What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Attention to Detail. I am 1/3 of your crazy trio, Cam Alexander. We got IT, we got Juice. Say what up to the people. Salute.
Going on, y'all? What's going on?
What up, chat?
Episode 27.
Episode 27.
We on the way to 30.
What is there anybody at Where's 27? Any athlete? Who's symbolic of 27? Let me think of somebody.
Shit, I'm 27.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm 27.
First of all, relax, youngin.
I'll be there eventually. Hey, also, shout out to all three of us for not being draft eligible.
Man, I beat the odds. I made it out.
Are you all in the chat talking mess about
y'all be on
TikTok?
Do y'all be on TikTok and see them drafting people for the war draft? They said with the number 1 overall pick, the U.S. Army selects King Bond.
Skyler.
Oh, I seen that one. Did you see the hood drafts?
Yeah,
that one be funny. And the grandmas too.
Shout out to Bob. On me.
What up,
Hi, Skyler.
They said hi.
Oh God, we picking King
How you
Bond
doing?
first. No, we need Ray. Hey, y'all seen that headshot?
Yeah.
We need a trade for Ray,
bro. He shot Rakai in the head, bro. Like he just walked in and pow.
Elite
that was elite.
Aim. Like when I seen where he hit him, I'm like, ain't no way this nigga hit him.
It was elite
in the back of the
as
head.
soon as he walked in, though, headshot. Crazy.
Yeah, Chad, bro got aim like a motherfucker.
Nah, but that's a where's Ray from? He's from Korea.
Thailand or
Thailand.
Taiwan.
You feel me? He not even eligible for our. We can't even draft him.
We got to trade with Kai.
That nigga, you better give him a trade exception.
Yeah.
We need to trade with Kai. He for sure can't shoot shit.
I mean,
$20 million exception. We drafted Speed. It's
oh God, that's the first. That's the first round pick right there. Nigga, he said he the greatest athlete. Go show us. You feel me?
I know Ashton is 29, but get his ass out there too. Reverse his age a little bit. Don't go Ashton.
First round draft.
Hey, on me, Ray got that quick scope.
Hey, that big gorilla nigga that be eating food.
Anybody Big Groove. Look, bro. Anybody that we was going into the gorilla fight is going to 4-4-3. Period.
But they gotta be age eligible. Can you close the door, Skyler? Skyler, can you close the door?
I know how to fake birth certificates.
We got Aaron Donald.
I am 12.
Aaron Donald got to be 26. 24
Aaron
5.
Donald got to be 22.
25. Yeah.
Actually, no. Aaron Donald got to be 18.
Yeah.
Because they want you at 18.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the NBA. See, it's just like, bro, why the NBA?
We need baby Kia. But he needs to be a sacrifice.
No. What we should start doing is like finding those people. They gotta donate some sperm so we could create the babies of them, and their babies are gonna be like raised to become the soldiers of the future. You know, that's what we should start doing.
You're talking to us like we just and you stay dad.
Chad said, "What the fuck?
Why are you talking to us like we them people?" Acting like Mr. Alexander, whatever his name
like
is.
a Russian super scientist.
No. Shay's dad.
Oh, Shay.
He said, I'll breed her.
Oh,
he said, give me a girl and I'll breed her.
That's crazy. But no.
I mean, I might take him up on that offer.
Girl.
Hey. He got a nigga in the NBA and another nigga. I don't know if they related on his
dad's
side.
That's his cousin. Yeah, on me.
You feel me?
There's something. We gotta find out. Is his name Alexander or is his name Gilgis?
That's what I'm trying to say. Are they connected? Because if they are, I might hit bro up.
If dad is Alexander, then that's Nikhil's uncle.
Yeah,
we might have to.
We got it.
Somebody look that up while we run down these topics. Where y'all want to start? IT, you got the topics in front of you?
Bro, fresh out of F1, bro. I really want to talk about F1, bro. Like, I really
let's go straight to F1.
That movie.
F1.
That movie, man.
You saw it too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cinema. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Fresh out of the theater.
Spoiler alert, chat.
Spoiler alert.
Spoilers. If you're too broke to go to the movies, I'm sorry.
Should we give our score first, or should we give our review and then give our score?
Either way, whatever you feel comfortable doing, I don't care.
All right. I guess we'll just review it. Well, fresh out of the theater, man. First off, the acting phenomenal. Obviously, Brad Pitt and Damson Idris. amazing, bro. I love their dynamic. You know what the vibes it kind of gave me? It kind of gave me like what it would be like with LeBron and Kyrie when LeBron first went back to Cleveland. I feel like that's like what their dynamic was. It was like a young guy who's hungry to prove himself versus the vet who has proven himself and is coming in maybe not to teach this young guy, but he's coming in to, you feel me, like
Dave.
Yeah, so it kind of gave me some vibes like that, but I don't. That was the main takeaway with me. I really love seeing the dynamic of them having to learn how to be a team, and even the whole organization where it was like we have to all come together and do our part to like even shave off a tenth of a second. Like I don't know. I just love the teamwork in it and how everybody was important. Like he said, if you could do anything to shave off a tenth of a second, and we all do that, and we shave off a minute. If we keep doing that every lap, then, you know, I don't know. I just love the teamwork dynamic of that.
72 seconds.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, that was amazing. So I think that was like the main thing I loved about it. But we can go into spoilers. But Drew could say what he loves.
I loved how it showed me like the inner workings of F1 in a sense. Where Cam go?
I think you turned his camera off.
Here.
You still here?
Okay. Yeah, I was saying I like how it showed me the inside workings of like F1 racing because like as a casual, like, I wouldn't even call myself a casual. As a nigga who don't know shit, you just thinking niggas is just trying to drive the fastest, win the race. You feel me? And it shows you, like, how much goes into it, the teamwork involved. Because even that, like, I never understood, like, teammates in racing. You know what I mean? But it's like it shows you how they were working together, how they had a strategy, how even though you are teammates, you're still competing in a sense, you know. And it showed you, like you said, the whole team, like, everybody's important. Like, the pit crew is important as fuck. Like, everyone's important. You feel me? So
and it's like
I feel like that was... It luckily turned me into a fan. Like, I'm actually interested to, like, now watch it.
I really want to watch it.
You'll watch
another thing I took away is, like, damn, it's a lot of laps. You feel me? Like,
bro, how many laps was it again?
Shit.
It was like
58.
I think it's more than that.
I'm like, damn, these niggas really...
It depends on the race.
Yeah, it was a lot of laps.
The first race Brad Pitt did, he raced all night.
Yeah,
that shit. I'm like, damn.
In that race.
Nah, that was
and it also showed you too, like certain shit, like just because you start the fastest don't mean you're gonna win a race. You feel me? You can start all the way at the back, and if you're strategic about how you doing this, you know, you end up in the front, you end up winning.
Yeah, like I really love the dynamic between like how Sonny was really like he seemed like he had that veteran lead, like he had the vet skills, like the tricks and everything versus Damson's character Joshua. You feel me? Like he was raw talent. You feel me? And he had to pick up on these tricks and everything. He had to be teachable and everything. And he's really like what is he doing? But then you're seeing like, oh, this is actually like helping me. You feel me? Like, you know, just the little tricks by letting them smack off his little thing so it can have the I forgot what the car is called, but to slow down everybody and to keep it. Yeah. That was like, that's genius. Like just seeing that happen, that was like, wow. That was intense, bro. But Cam, you got anything?
I think it's cool. Oh yeah, Cam, you can go. Okay,
so I agree with everything y'all said. The detail and the strategy of the racing was one of my favorite things because, again, like you said, I did a fresh out of the theater reaction yesterday, and one of the things I pointed out was you think, hey, you just go fast.
Yeah,
sometimes you gotta let this person make a move so you can make your. It's like boxing. Like, okay, you do this one counter. Like in the last race, they were both on the side of, and also I like how they had the real drivers. Lewis Hamilton, one driver of all time. The way they had him one side, and they had to choose who was going to make that run to make Hamilton jump and you pass him. That shit was incredible. As far as the dynamic though, you made a basketball reference. I wasn't even going to make a basketball reference, but you made me want to make a basketball reference.
I had to, bro.
This duo showed me what Jimmy Butler and Andrew Wiggins must have looked like.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good
because here's my point.
If they didn't work out, yeah.
No, hold on.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Just the surface level of this kid has all the gifts in the world to be great, but he don't know shit, and it ain't even an experience thing because it ain't even about just experience. He didn't care to know. Every time they asked him, "Why do you drive?" money, fame, accolades, sponsors, endorsements, trying to live the king. You saw how that motherfucker was dressing?
Yeah.
He put
that shit on though. He put that shit on.
Bro, when he had that orange jacket on with the anyway, that's all he cared about. Wow, this other dude didn't care about the money. This motherfucker was turning down trophies. The first race he did, he only made $5,000. He loved the game so much. He was willing to go learn every single detail of it, because with my ability, I'm talented enough to where if I know how to just manipulate this field enough, I can get wins. And then you passed it down. Only difference is the kid has to be receptive.
Yeah.
And in this case, Joshua Pierce eventually got receptive. But this is what pissed me off, man. I kid you not. They were finally getting it together. And then when he crashed, which was his fault, his punk ass mama gonna get in the way.
Yeah.
He's like, if you hurt my son, motherfucker. He told your goofy son to not go, and he went on his own merit.
Yeah, and Josh not saying anything to her after he heard, you feel me, like not saying like that was my fault. Right? Mm-hmm.
Sonny made himself respectable to the eye of the viewer by respecting his mom.
Yeah, because he could have easily said, "I told your son this."
He could have, like, because some people would be like, "Well, he could have threw Joshua under the bus." It was much bigger than that. One, he was not going to throw him under the bus, but also respecting that man's mama. Because me, I would have said, "Mama,
I would have took the high
you
road.
tried the damn car."
I would have took the high road.
Don't you come at me like that.
No, when I would have as a leader though. But as a leader though,
I tried to save the little ungrateful fuck, and you know.
But you want to know where I see that? I see that he saw a lot of himself in Josh.
Of course, no.
So it was
you gotta realize, bro. You gotta realize. I'm joking. I'm halfway clip farming.
I get you. Yeah, I get you.
I would have been like middle of the pack. Like I would have said something slick, but like real calm. Like, excuse me.
I like the way he handled it for sure.
Maybe if your son was raised to be a listener, for me, he probably wouldn't have crashed, man. For me,
it was multiple chances. You're crazy. It was multiple opportunities for him to throw him under the bus, and he didn't do it. The media attacked him.
Yeah.
And then here's the thing about Joshua pissed me off. He let the little fat, unathletic roly-poly. They forgetting about you. They switching up on you. They don't.
Okay.
Because all of a sudden they started winning. Mm-hmm. But what Joshua wasn't smart enough to understand, they wasn't winning or doing better because you left. They were doing better because they changed the car design. But even with
it was more than
Sonny,
that too. But yeah.
It was mostly that because he knew that car wasn't good enough to withstand the race. It was going to give out eventually.
But also, I feel like Sonny was creating a culture, or whatever. Like, you know, when he started having people run with them and he's slowly building the team up. And it's like, let's say
part of that is earning the trust for them to switch that car out.
Not facts.
Because no matter what happened, if they didn't switch that terrible car.
But even if you switch it and nobody's all together and nobody's trusting each other, you still not gonna be like a winner. Like, you feel me?
It started with that though.
Yeah, I think it started with the trust. I think because he had to get I'm forgetting her name. Kate.
I forgot
Kate.
You don't
Kate.
mind.
I think it was Kate. I got the list of the characters right here. Kate's character, the girl, you know, that he ended up dating, like. I like her character a lot too, but when he, you know, started building that trust with her and everything, she was like, you know, you got to finish the race first before I trust you, and changing up this design and everything, making a car built to battle, you know, basically, or whatever. So, you know, I liked his approach to everything, you know, slowly, you know, getting everybody on board, and I like the way he handled it with Joshua, you know, because he didn't outright just like try to, like, I don't know, he gave him a little tough love, if you ask me. Like, he pushed him. He like pushed him to be great because he said, "I'm not gonna just let you pass me. You feel me? You got to go take it." The time where they both didn't.
I think that was an ego trip though.
You think so?
I think the early parts of their relationship was all ego. It was like,
I don't know.
Even him saying, I'll go out there and beat your time."
No, I don't.
And then he went out there and destroyed the car and still beat your time.
That was crazy.
I think that was him. I mean, we could call it tough love. But at that point, it was like, let me humble this kid real quick. Yeah, more than anything else. It's like, you over here acting like, bro, you need to understand that what's going on is much bigger than you. Like, even when he came back from his injury and he wrecked the car on purpose and ruined Sonny's race, Sonny had to check him like, hey, bro, you could destroy your career. I don't care. I do not give a damn about your career. But Ruben, you not about to sabotage him after everything he put into you. So, and it turned into big brother, little brother, but it did not start there. Sonny did not like him, not even a little bit, and Joshua did not like him. It took them. That's why the mom pissed me off, because they finally started to turn the corner a little bit, and she gonna act stupid. I act out of place.
Well, as a mom, yeah, I get you. But like, you see your son get hurt, and you also are like, it looks like Sonny is leading him into that. Like I can see her point of view. I think that's on Josh. You got to say something earlier. Like he said something later.
It's still not her place though. You think Jordan Poole mama ran up on Draymond Green?
Yeah.
No.
I also like Sonny's character a lot, man, because it was like you said, it was more about, it wasn't about the money, it wasn't about the fame, it wasn't about nothing. He was chasing this high of like getting to the point where he got to at the end of the movie where he's flying, he's like in the zone, like in basketball, like Bron game 6 against Boston, like he was in the zone and he finally got that high, and then it was like, now that he's gotten it there at the end of the movie, he went on to something else to go chase that high there. Like, I don't know. He really gives me like Nomad vibes. Like, I've completely done everything. Yeah. Like, that was dope. That was really.
He just loved the game, He just want to hoop.
Mm-hmm. That was beautiful. And then he passed that down to Joshua to you feel me? Yeah. Now Josh is like, I don't care about all this. I don't care about the fame and all this. And I also think with Josh's character, I don't think he necessarily cared about the fame in the beginning. I think his cousin kind of pushed that, and he was really pressured about losing his position, because if they don't win a race in that 9 race span, he's out of a job, and nobody's checking for him and all this, and he's real. I feel like he was like a kid with a chip on his shoulder, and he was like his cousin's telling him, we got to get your face out there. So
he still cared though. I think he cared. Later, what did he tell his cousin they were in the club? He said, "Nah, I got to go get ready for the race."
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. He cared. I don't think he cared about the fame though.
First time he ever did that.
Well, in the beginning of the movie, his cousin was pushing it for him that he has to go to these.
He was pushing it on him, but he still was kind of like living that celebrity rock star life. Look how he was treating all the crew members. He felt he was higher than everybody. By the time we got to the end of that movie, he treated them like family. We did not start there. He was mean as hell to them people.
He wasn't necessarily mean. I feel like he had a chip on his shoulder. I don't think because
you didn't see that death stare that he gave Shorty in the beginning.
Well, he also smiled at her too. Like it wasn't like that, bro. He was
no.
Pissed at himself.
That was the you must have never been mad enough where you to stop killing somebody.
I was.
He gave her a death stare.
I feel like it was a matter of like competitive shit. Like he was mad. Like you after a fucking L. Like, do you want to talk to anybody? Like after a loss, and it's like, especially something that's on you. Like let's say you missed the game winner.
He was just doing a simulation.
Yeah, but he literally was trying to beat his time. He was trying to get a certain time. He ended up not getting. He was pissed. He was pissed.
Bro, he didn't know how to treat people.
He was pissed.
He did not.
But I don't think he was I don't think he was a bad person. I don't think he felt like he was above anybody.
No.
I think it was the opposite, if I'm being honest.
But his arrogance put people down.
Yeah, I definitely think he was very cocky
and
arrogant. I agree with
I think he was insecure.
That's all I was going to say about the no, he was very cocky.
I think he was insecure.
No, it was rooted in insecurity. But it didn't change the fact that he treated people bad. Look at when Sonny walked in that door. Sonny didn't say a word, and he was on Sonny's ass.
Well, it was more like this dude coming to take my spot. You feel me? Like he had a chip on his shoulder. That's what it was. That's what it was about. That's what it was.
He did, but he was still cocky. Even in the end when Sonny was like, "Oh, it's your team now," and he's like, "It been my team," like jokingly, but it's like it shows his like cockiness.
I wouldn't say it. Is it my camera? Okay, hold on. Let me change this battery real quick.
Yeah, camera frozen.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay to say the boy was arrogant. Sonny's arrogant.
I think cocky is like it's kind of a bad, not a bad word, but like
cocky's only a bad word if you let it be a bad word.
Yeah, I think some people are cocky. Like it's just their personality trait, Yeah, and honestly, like I was just thinking about this the other day. My favorite fighters, I like them because they're cocky and they back it up. But
cocky they're very confident though.
No, bro.
There's confident and there's like I'm cocky as fuck. Like it's not a bad thing. It's a personality trait.
Steph Curry.
As long as you can back it up in whatever you're doing, It's not bad. Yeah, literally, that's a great example.
It's a huge difference. It's one thing of knowing, hey, you know what? I'm the best. I really feel like I'm confident in everything I do. But then there's other people that's like,
I'm the best, and I'm gonna let everybody know I'm the best.
I'm gonna let everybody know about it.
Fact. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell everybody who I'm better than. I'm better than you. I'm better than you. I'm better than you. Like, that's cocky. Yeah. Like, Michael Beasley is cocky. Like, you feel me? Like, hey, who play this nigga 1-on-1? I'm whooping his ass. I'm the best. Like, it's not a bad thing.
As somebody who's been called cocky my entire life, I take it as a compliment.
Yeah, I think you need it.
Now, there's levels to it. Yeah, there's levels to it. But I'm not mad at Joshua for being cocky. I'm not mad at Sonny for being cocky. They were best, but that was the issue between them. They were too much alike, even down to the fact that they both lost their father at 13.
That was crazy.
These dudes were the same man, just different
versions. I was saying,
like,
I feel like when Sonny got to know him and really seeing himself in him.
That's later though. Like, that was later. I was saying in the beginning, Sonny didn't give a fuck about him.
Yeah.
In the beginning,
he was chasing that high.
I think he honestly, I don't know what he was doing early on.
I think he
was.
I
kid you not.
When he kept going to different, like, trying different things, and his boy Ruben sold him on it, I think that was like, okay, this is a chance to go get it. Because he said, when he was talking to the girl, he said, I was, like, picking up jobs just to drive a car, just to have that feeling of, like, when everything is quiet and I'm just cruising. Like, basically, like, he was chasing that everywhere. And I think that's why, like, he won that race in the beginning of the movie, and then he left to go chase somewhere else. And at
once
the end,
I win, once I get what I need, I'm out. Mm-hmm.
So
I feel that.
Yeah.
The biggest comparison I had from Joshua's character and even Sonny's character, you guys are all fans of Cars.
Yeah.
Tell me, Joshua was not Lightning McQueen in live action.
Yeah.
And Sonny was basically Doc Hudson, but he was still active.
Yeah.
Doc wasn't active, but like their relationship was very similar. The crash out old head who destroyed his whole career, and he's trying to guide this young kid from not doing the same thing, but he has to learn the hard way. Now the in between parts of the story is different, but the actual, even down to the last race of where an accident opened it up for the champion to win, even though it was a different champion. It wasn't Chick. It was the guy we wanted to win. Yeah. But then at the end, what happened with Lightning after the Piston Cup? Dynaco pulled up and said, "Hey man, if you ever want to leave Rusty's and join a real team, you know where to find us." Tell me that didn't just happen to my boy Joshua. It felt like that. And then I told you guys before, the trailer gave me a feel of 48 Hours, the Eddie Murphy movie. I still don't know if you guys seen it or not. But after watching it, Damson gave off Eddie.
Yeah.
He gave off Eddie in that movie, bro. He was incredible. He's T'Challa. I walked out of that movie saying Damson is T'Challa.
I like it.
Like, I definitely walked out thinking he's a star. Like, he's a movie star.
For sure.
Bro, I didn't realize he was that damn tall.
Yeah, he like 6 feet.
No, he's bigger than that because Brad is 6 feet. That boy's at least 6'1", 6'2". Because, I mean, unless Brad's not that tall, but he had at least two Brad.
I'm like, damn, he's a great actor.
Yeah, bro. I haven't seen Brad in the movie theater in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Damson's T'Challa, bro.
I feel like the last movie I seen Brad in, I think it was like Bullet Train.
Was he in that?
He was in that.
Yeah, he I didn't see it in the theaters, though.
Yeah,
I don't know the last.
What about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Bullet Train is the one. They were on the train, right?
The whole movie.
Bullet Train.
Yep.
Yeah, Bullet Train. Yep.
Okay, I think I did see that one.
What do you rate? What do you rate the movie?
Honestly, a 9 out of 10, bro. 9
out of 10. 8.5.
Like, I really love that movie. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel mean then.
I love that movie. Like, and I love that I could not necessarily predict what was going to happen in that movie. Like, when Sonny showed up, I thought he was just going to shred Josh's time. He was fucking up, and I'm like, oh shit, like, okay, they're going a little different route. Like, you thinking it's going to be like he's that guy that's like, oh shit, but
I didn't think that.
Well, I kind of felt, I got that vibe. Like, you feel me? Right when we saw him in the beginning of the movie, he won a race.
Once we saw the steering wheel and had all them buttons and shit on it, I said, "Oh, he about to fuck up."
I don't know.
It's like your first. It's like your first time jumping in the stick, and you don't know how to work the clutch.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking when he jumped in that car. He tried to button. He like,
you know what it low key is like? It's like being good at video games when you're younger. You get older.
And now the new system.
You think you good, and then you play some young dudes are doing some crazy shit, and you like, oh shit, like nigga, it's a different game. Like, same game, but it's a whole different like era, generation. You know what I mean?
Like, the fact that he fucked up and still got a better score, time than him was crazy. I was like, oh shit.
For clip purposes, say y'all scores again. IT.
I give F1 a 9 out of 10. I love that movie.
What about you, Drew?
Soundtrack phenomenal.
I give F1 an 8.5 out of 10.
I teeter on the 8 number. 8 out of 10 is where I land. Okay. For this movie, soundtrack was incredible.
Incredible. I'm a sucker for soundtrack. People know. I got the soundtrack on my phone right now. Like, I'm a sucker for a good soundtrack, bro. Mm-hmm. I think that's what really gave it a 9. Like, that was the one for me.
But they knew when to use the music.
Yeah.
Another thing I really liked about the movie, and then we can move on, is that every race was intense. Every race you felt like you were in it. Yeah. Right? You like, ooh, don't crash. Ooh, don't fall behind. Don't blow your tire out. Don't do this. You feel like you was driving or your favorite team was driving, right? Because I felt like there was a chance. I thought they were going to fuck up that last race. And I kept telling myself, I was like, this reminds me of Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen
the same director? It's the same director.
IT don't let nobody land, bro. I'm gonna kill him.
Sorry, I didn't know.
While I'm watching the movie, I'm telling myself this feels the same way I felt watching that movie because it felt like the high that Sonny was chasing. That's how I felt watching the whole movie. Then I see, oh damn, same director. That's how you know a great director when he can put his stamp on a movie. 2 completely different subjects, different titles, and it still feels as big, as deep as he made it feel.
Yeah. Pause. Yeah, that's like is it Michael Bay that does the Bad Boys movies?
Yeah.
Yes, he got Transformers back.
He got Transformers back.
Yeah, he has like a good stamp, I would say.
Yeah, Michael Bay's movies be having a lot going on though.
One thing
did he do Fast and Furious too?
I don't think he did Fast and Furious.
No.
He did.
It depends on which one you're talking about.
He did that ambulance movie.
Good movie. I enjoyed that.
I forgot what it's called.
One thing Michael Bay gonna do, he gonna give you a scene running down the street
with a girl
with things behind you blowing up.
And a girl
screaming. He gonna blow some shit up. That nigga gonna blow.
And a fine ass girl screaming like every time.
With Michael Bay coming back to Transformers, I need Shia if Shia wants to act. I need Megan back. Right. I need left cheek.
Yeah,
I need Tyrese back. Sure. Bring them all back, down. Bro.
You know he down.
Oh, Tyrese would do any movie.
He don't gotta pay no child support no more.
Tyrese need that money.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. She's 18 now. Yeah. Speaking of films, television, everything like that. Jude, did you finish Ironheart?
I finished episode 2.
Oh God.
Close enough. IT. Yeah. You watch Ironheart. I watch Ironheart. I just want to start with Ironheart on the fact that, hey, I don't know if chat's still watching. Actually, I'm gonna open up Twitch on my phone. No, I'm not. I don't know if y'all still watching. If y'all seen Ironheart, bro, and y'all hating on the show before it even came out, stop this shit, bro. Actually watch the show, give it a chance. I was seeing that people were review bombing it, giving it bad audience scores before the audience could even see it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's like skewed their score, and it's working its way up. Like, so stupid.
Yeah. Because now we're at about 70. So if we didn't have you in Sus, we'd probably be like at 80.
Now,
Can I ask y'all a question?
What's up?
Do y'all think that could maybe be like a marketing tactic?
No. Because
I have a marketing theory later in the show, but not here.
You think that's a marketing tactic to say it's bad?
I think it could be. No, to get people talking about it. Get a way to get people talking about it. Because if you view bomb, everyone's like, damn, everybody hating it, and people go watch it.
I think that would make the negative effect. Like, people wouldn't watch it. I don't think that is positive, especially with Marvel when it's like they have so much shit to keep up with. Like,
if the story though is it's getting view bombed before it's even out and no one has really seen it, I feel like that's where it's like it could make people like, hold on, let me go see this.
But what if people are clearly hating? What if it's something you don't care for? Like, like
I'm gonna tell you where it
helped. If Agatha All Along got review bombed, I'm not watching that shit. Like, I watched it.
But if the headline was you knew it wasn't because people watched it, it's because people were hating, you might go check it out.
But you guys are missing a huge point. What does Ironheart have that Agatha did not have? Because Agatha could have gotten tanked if it had bad review bombs. Not just Ryan. A black audience.
Yeah.
See, a black audience. You know how many black people and people they gonna say it's not about. Yes, it is about. When it comes to black characters, when we decide we want to get behind something, look at Black Panther, look at Sinners. When Blade comes out, we gonna get in that theater as well. Right. Unfortunately, they didn't give Mackie a good enough movie, and it hurt him. But with Ironheart, a young black girl in Chicago with a majority black cast, Robert Downey Jr., our white black uncle, put his stamp on it, and then you throw Ryan Coogler. Bruh, that's a, and then you see black folks see, oh y'all hating, we gonna watch it. Why do we love Angel Reese so much? Cause them motherfuckers is hating on her for no damn reason. So we gonna support. Same thing.
I feel it.
I kind of, I just think that could be a marketing tactic. You know, a lot of companies, you just want to get your shit talked about. You know, you want to get your shit on the timeline, get a conversation going. You know. And I feel like that did create a conversation.
No,
I didn't see Ironheart talked about before. Yeah, you're right. Nobody was talking about the show. Because we were talking about how they're not marketing it correctly.
Yeah, exactly.
Now to get into the show, I just really want to say this. I feel like a lot of people are like illiterate. What's the word for like being illiterate with TV? Like people don't understand a character arc. People don't understand this shit. They're talking about Iron Man won't approve of this and all this shit. Iron Man killed niggas. Iron Man sold weapons to the fucking army and shit. And then he saw what those weapons were doing to people. He literally went and killed some terrorists. Like you feel like it's just like to say that he would not approve of her killing is crazy. But this is the thing that I don't think people understand. Her character arc. She thinks like everyone's saying Tony Stark is not only what he was because of money, because she keeps bringing up Tony Stark had the funds and everything, and that's why he was able to be what he was and all this. I don't have that and all this. And people are saying, literally, there's a saying where Tony Stark was in the cave and built this from scratch. Like, she obviously is having a character arc where she has to learn. Like, she might learn in this show, oh, Tony wasn't only Tony because of his money. No, it was more than that. And I feel like she is literally, like, she's going through that character arc. And she's going through, like, she wants to make something iconic and all this. And I feel like she's eventually going to learn how to do the right thing. She's just having her character arc. Like, you feel me? Like, this is, episode 3 was her hitting, like, rock bottom. And I think people just need to let the show go through its full process before they try to judge her and say she doesn't understand. Like, I don't know. I feel like people are not understanding that.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm actually going to piggyback off that because both points you made has the same answer for me. Mm-hmm. When we met Tony Stark, this man wasn't just a billionaire. He had been a billionaire his entire life.
Exactly.
I'm willing to guess, if we had to guess, because they never told us, Tony was at least 38, 40 years old. Which means he had more life experience and much smarter than an 18-year-old Riri who's broke.
Exactly.
So, if he decided he was going to stop killing people, what Tony would have done at 18, 19 years old after college with the world in his hands and billions of dollars? If he was Iron Man then, he wouldn't have been Iron Man. He'd have been Iron Villain. He would have been Obadiah Stane.
Later. Like,
he wouldn't have been mature enough. And as far as the money thing. First of all, bro, again, if you talk to our culture, there's many of us who were as good at certain things as people that got a leg up and got a jump start that we didn't get. We got to work a little bit harder to get there. That's just real. That's just real life. Yeah. Riri is starting from the bottom. Tony has never not had money. His father was Howard fucking Stark. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us have said that. Now, what Riri's going to have to understand with time, with age, and that rock bottom you mentioned, she has to understand everything that she really needs is inside of her already. You know what I'm saying?
Like, she doesn't need, you know?
And the last point, how they talk about the box of scraps, I'm happy you brought that up too. They also need to realize the terrorists gave Tony the materials to build the Jericho missile, which was the most powerful missile that we had ever seen.
Well,
so even though he created a suit out of scraps, he had materials to start with. Riri's literally dumpster diving and going to pawn shops.
She's had materials.
It is not the fucking
She has
same.
materials to start with. But she's also reaching out to Obadiah's son. Building, but she got some stuff.
Now she is. Yeah. Now she is. She's getting there.
Yeah.
Her starting point, her whole life, what she's been building, has been nothing but literal scraps. Not missiles that was given to me by a military, and I call it scraps, but literal scraps. I'm a raccoon going through the garbage looking for food right now. That's Riri.
Yeah. But Tony turned a missile into a suit. That was insane. Like,
no, he did, but it's still more resources than our girl has.
But it wasn't enough to make an art reactor that he made. Like, I don't know.
You sent that girl to Wakanda and look what she came up with.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The suit was ugly, but it was powerful.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like, to just go into the show, I think the show is really good. Like, I really enjoy it.
Me too.
Yeah. It's darker. It's way more dark than I thought it would be. I like that.
Not childish.
I like that Riri, like, is not no like goody two. Like, she's a little badass, like, you know. And I like that she's going through this arc of like her morality is like kind of questionable, you know. Like, she's helping thieves and doing all this shit, knowing it's not right, but she's starting to slowly learn. Like, okay, you know, her moral compass is starting to be better, and you know, like, just after this last episode. I'm forgetting Obadiah Stane's son's name. She's about to
Joe?
Yeah.
Ezekiel.
He's Ezekiel. He's about to get framed for all of this because she left that one piece. You feel me? Like, I know.
Does June know that's Obi's son?
I think episode 2 they said it, right?
The guy with that she got the parts from?
The older white guy that was helping her. Yeah.
I figured.
Okay.
I put the pieces together though.
Yeah.
What a moment though.
Yeah. That was
when he had the ashes.
Yeah.
And then you see his O stain. I was like, Obadiah S. I was like, no fucking way. Because I'm sitting here like, are we going to get a Pepper cameo? We're going to get a Rhodey cameo? Will we get the Wakandans? Anything that connects to the life of Iron and Riri's old life.
The fact that this was it.
But then you get the Obadiah connection? Yeah, so you know he's smart and rich. Mm-hmm. So that's going to help her.
Yeah.
But now that you said he might get caught up in this bullshit, is he really going to help her now? Because can he trust her?
Well, I think she's going to have to clear his name. Fault. I think he's going to get arrested or something. I don't know. Like, I feel like they're going to make amends later, but
maybe.
I don't know. We'll see. We get the
also, tell me about this character that Ramos is playing. Parker.
Yeah. The Hood. Yeah.
Did he do a deal with the devil, or did he sell his soul? That's what it looks like. It looks like he sold his fucking soul.
I'm like,
the devil's paying.
I'm not even fully sure what it is, but I do know. I feel like the tattoos have something to do with it, and it's, you know, like, that's where his magic comes from. Maybe the Hood is also a part of it, but I don't know.
He keeps saying he owes somebody. He's trying to get even. I think
I don't know.
I think he did a deal with the devil. Yeah. Like, I don't know if it's the little.
Oh, you know something?
Like at the end of that episode,
I've been hearing about Mephisto. I don't know if this is it.
So that's
character biography.
So that's where I'm going, right? I'm saying, like, at the end of that episode, right? They showed the shadow, and in hindsight, we could look at it and say, hold on, that could have been them showing Riri, giving them the vision of Riri taking out John. But what if that's actually the thing that we need to be afraid of showing itself?
Yeah.
Imagine.
I can see it because they also said this show leads into Doomsday. So I don't know if that's what they're saying. That's what
did they confirm
I did read that too.
Mephisto for this show?
Huh?
Did they confirm Mephisto for this show?
I've heard rumors about it, and they've been saying rumors about Mephisto for every fucking show. But this is the one that I heard, like, he's. I mean, I don't know if it's for sure because they said this a lot, but it's starting to look like it.
Before you jump in, I just got one thing. Anthony Ramos did say that this show has a legendary actor cameo of a character we haven't seen.
I would love it.
So, could be.
Hey.
Yeah.
Jump in, Drew. Go
ahead. I was going to say, he got his powers apparently because when he was, hold on, my bad. Him and his cousin, they took a job at a warehouse and they seen like a mystical ritual and he had an encounter with a demon. He killed the demon and like took his hood and his boots and then like he wanted something to leave with apparently, and then he got the demon shit from that.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely some like devil demon
intense,
shit.
Yeah.
Hey, go to the dark places that Doctor Strange was afraid to go to.
But
I'm with it. Like you said, I'm happy that it's not a childish show. I'm happy it's dark. It has a serious tone. The show's much better than I expected. I'm a huge fan of Natalie. She's super dope. She's hilarious, and she's the best fairy we need right now.
Yeah, I like Natalie for sure. And
I found out she got killed. I was like, God,
yeah, just seeing that. But her recreating her as
dad passed away because we saw that in Wakanda Forever, but we didn't know about Natalie.
Yeah, her best friend.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lyric Ross, bro. Shout out to Lyric Ross. Shout out to Dominique Thorne. Cree Sumner made an appearance. Anthony Ramos. This is a phenomenal cast of young actors that I've seen in other places.
Even what's the dude's name that plays his cousin?
I forgot his name. But
it's Manny Montana.
Yeah, I like him. I see him in a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
I need to Iron Heart audition, bro. Oh my god, I was feeling good.
We get a season 2, that would be dope.
Also, I'm gonna tell you what's dope about this show. Even though it's in Chicago, tell me the world doesn't feel like a place you could drop Miles into.
Oh, for sure. But you know he's from Manhattan.
I think he's from Brooklyn. Ain't
Brooklyn. Well, no, he moved to Brooklyn.
He's from. Went to school in Manhattan.
He's from. Fuck.
He goes to school in Brooklyn.
He goes to school in Brooklyn, but what's the name of
the Bronx?
I think the Bronx. That's where he's from.
Really?
I think
he's from Brooklyn.
He moved because the school he goes to. He's from
the Brooklyn Academy.
I thought the school that he went to was like the suburbs.
Nah, it's in Brooklyn.
But cool.
Harlem.
Regardless,
I think he's from Harlem.
I'm saying the world that they created, it shows me that they can create a Miles world. Is basically my whole point.
No, for sure.
Because New York ain't really too much different than
he's from Brooklyn. They say he's from Brooklyn.
Because he starts off the first movie, he said Brooklyn.
Okay.
Brooklyn.
So he moves to Harlem.
I don't know.
That's from the game. I don't know. Okay. I guess we got to figure it out. I don't know. I guess that is.
So far through 3 episodes, bro. I think it says DeAndre Ayton wants to play in a winning situation. Bye bye, Hornets.
Yeah, that's what I told you. We're not going to Hornets.
Come on home.
He's not
sorry,
I'm loving it.
Through the first 2 episodes, I like how there have been a build up. Shut up, man. There's been a build up of like each episode. It led you on. I think if they put out 1 episode at a time, I think people would have crashed it.
Yeah, I feel like Disney Plus. This is the formula. I like this formula. 3 episodes, 2 weeks, 2-week series like that. That would be dope. I think that's the way to do it because every show is not gonna have you like I'm waiting every week for it. I'm waiting every week. You know, like I rather binge it. I rather binge it
too. Yeah. And I like when they drop all the episodes at once. But I understand that doing it periodically too creates conversation.
3 and 3 is
after every, because that's one of the things I like about Power is even though I hate that it's every week I gotta wait. I love how it's conversation every Sunday. You know, we talking about it. Not even the whole week, but it's like that's the great. Moment you get like Sunday night. We talking about it every Sunday night for the whole. I look at Love Island like. It's because every day it's a new episode, it's a new conversation. So I do like that.
It's better for content. I've started a little bit.
I'm gonna try, bro. I couldn't get past episode 1, but
every time I watch it, I'm watching it with somebody. So I think that's the best way to go about it. It's kind of crazy. I might watch it. It is because
when I watched the UK one, it was with somebody, so it was like. And then also like when I watch reality TV, I look at it more from like a psychological standpoint of like. How do people like? You know, I just think of their mind. Like that show is so funny when you just think about certain shit.
It's insane, bro. My mom was watching it like before we started, bro. The shit that they were doing, like they're kissing multiple people at the same in the same scene. I'm like, what the fuck? And they got a couple that it was insane. That show is crazy. That show is crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like with any love reality show, you should go in there. And not actually be trying to find love.
No.
Like going to the.
I'm a bigger.
You're not there long enough to really.
And not only that, but like
then you got too many flavors of that motherfucker.
Well,
not even that. It's like let's say you get booed up with a girl, right? Y'all on this island for however many weeks y'all on it. That's like just the honeymoon phase on steroids.
Yeah. Well, once
you get to real life, it's a whole different person. They moving different, you moving different. Yeah. Y'all don't know if y'all really compatible.
I'm a bigger fan of it.
You live in Alabama, I live in LA.
Yeah. Well, that's my thing. Yeah, like I'm a bigger fan of it, like just to be like you guys are dating. Like the ones that you getting married after the end of the show, like that's crazy. I think that's insane. Crazy. But like to find a girl that you could potentially date, obviously if you guys live in different areas, one of y'all gonna have to move to the same city and shit. Like the long distance is not gonna work. But I'm a bigger fan if it's like I could potentially find a girl that I could create a relationship with. You know, as long as it don't go like we getting married after this, I like it.
Well, I was only saying that because people will be like, let's say you boo up with one person and then they decide they want to get booed up with somebody else. People really get butthurt and shit. And I'm like, damn, nigga.
Too. You wouldn't be mad?
That's not your ball.
I'm going to tell you the truth,
territorial.
I have too much pride. Pride to let a bitch know I'm really hurt over some shit like that.
No, you ain't got to let them know.
Yeah, but I'm be mad.
It's burning us. It's burning us.
Yeah. It might. I'm not going to lie. It really might. Like,
it don't even matter. Like, I'm like,
gonna lie. Yeah. Hey, sometimes you fall in love with a girl after one night, you know. So I might.
It don't even gotta be love. It's like really like, damn, you just like I thought we had a little something. You feel me? I thought that was me. I thought that was all.
They give y'all confessionals. In them confessionals, I'm gonna be up in there like, hey, POP, hold it down.
Yeah, like
I'm
in there crying like.
I'm like, man, fuck her.
I'm serious. Forget that shit, bro.
She was the one.
No, that shit's insane.
What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to. I mean, I think we got like 20 episodes now, bro. So it's gonna be hard to catch up. I'm gonna try so we can actually have discussions like about the show. Yeah. Now, I do have a favorite. It's based on social media. I do have a favorite.
I like all them flavors. I ain't even going to lie.
Miss Chocolate. I think her name is Olandria.
Oh yeah,
I don't know their name, but yeah.
Even Sherry, I think I've been seeing that girl. Sherry look good. All the black girls look good. And Loki, it's funny. They got a good looking
cast. They got a good looking cast.
This show also proves because this show has been popular in Europe for so long, and they've had other American seasons that have not been popular. But this is the first season where I've seen this many black people. Yep. And I think the reason why it's so popular is because there's so many black people on it and we tuning in.
That's exactly why. Nobody's watching Love Island if it's full of white people.
It's what I just said about Ironheart, bro. Exactly. Black audiences drive the media.
Yep.
Fact.
We do.
Yep.
Like look, everybody talking about sharing. What's that nigga name? AJ.
We have like that. We have like that cool factor, bro. We have like that cool factor. It's like it's cool to watch it now. It's cool to watch Love Island now. Like you feel me? Because you know
we push the culture.
Yeah,
we do
exactly.
It ain't even that it's cool to watch it now. It's more so like.
Well, it's entertaining.
Also, we're interested. Yeah, we're like, nigga, that I forgot his name, but the little nigga, the black nigga, he entertaining. Everybody posting clips and gifts of him and all this, and he doing. It's like, nigga, ain't no white boy finna do that.
The one that got famous dancing on Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram.
Nah, man. We gotta watch for sure, because I do want to talk about it. I do want to talk about it, bro.
I'm gonna tell y'all why I can't go on this kind of show, bro.
Oh, hell no.
Because I'm gonna tell you, bro, my mental health will be cooked after 3 days. And since this is June, it's still, I don't know when this episode's coming out, but as of right now, it's still June, which is still Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. I hope you fellas were doing something to protect y'all mental health this month.
Definitely.
The last couple days, make sure y'all do things to take care of y'all mental health, which includes not submitting for Love Island, because that ain't good for nobody's health, bro. I'm sorry. It's just
you go on there to be a hoe. That's all.
They all coming home with HPSVS
like, you go,
whatever that shit.
You go over there. That's I feel like
whatever that shit that Shay Frost got. That's what they get.
That's some sick shit, bro. Like I think they say when you first get on that show, you gotta kiss everybody, like all the opposite gender, obviously. Like let's say a girl come on, she gotta kiss all of them, like when they lining up. Yeah, blindfolded though.
HPS V1, whatever that shit is called.
It's fucking crazy.
Ain't coming home with it.
Yeah. You might go sign up. It's crazy. Yeah, no, that show is insane. But
I mean, shit, you want to see if the person a good kisser.
Yeah, but you don't know who you kissed. You're blindfolded.
Wait, who, the guy or the girl is blindfolded?
I think the new person that comes gets blindfolded and she has a kiss. Random.
Oh yeah, and then I know, okay, this new girl, she a good kisser.
Well, I think everybody might be blindfolded though. I haven't seen it. I think they all might.
That's a little weird.
Yeah.
Now we're just kissing for no reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
You guys want to stay in the film and television or come back to it and talk about some of the crazy shit we saw this week?
I thought we should just stay in it and then finish it up.
Because we got Fast and Furious.
I was gonna say when we were talking about Tyrese, you seen who was on that stage talking about
Vin Diesel. Hey, Vin Diesel look like he ate the family, don't he?
Hey,
bro, he's
low key. I was like, yeah, he's definitely getting old.
Yeah, he's definitely ready. Man. He's definitely ready to call it quits.
Even that surprised me that he was like officially saying like this is gonna be the last movie.
Good, man. Good.
I'm not mad at keep going.
No,
I think this was always 10, 11 was always supposed to be a 2-part finale. That was always the design of it. 10 ended in a cliffhanger. Did you guys see it? It ended in a cliffhanger. There's no ending. They did it Infinity War style.
Yeah.
Was 10 the Jason Momoa one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I did see that one.
And I enjoyed that one much more than 9. I did not like 9 a little bit.
9 was with John Cena as a villain, right?
9.
Whatever one that Tyrese and Ludacris went to the fucking moon.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
And then 10 was also the one where he was teaching his son how to drive in the beginning, right?
Yeah, and then his son was it.
I did like that one actually.
Bro, the action pieces be crazy. Like, what the fuck?
They do, yeah. The action in the movie does get way too wild, but
I just enjoy it at this point. I don't really care for realism.
10 was a good movie. I just didn't like 9. I've liked every Fast and Furious movie except 9.
9 was like. Okay,
when people were saying, "Oh my God, this is unrealistic," and I don't go to certain movies looking for the 405.
Yeah, I go there to enjoy.
I don't go looking for reality.
Turn my brain off and just watch.
When them fools jumped from one building to the other building with the car, or when Tyrese jumped out on the ice and shot everybody up and said, "Number 11, my ass." It was funny, bro. I'm there for the entertainment. I'm here for the explosives. I'm here for the comedy.
Yeah,
I
like them trying to outdo each movie. Like, do some crazier shit. Like, I want to see some. You feel me? No, maybe not the moon. No. Don't go to the moon again.
I do, but when I go back and watch the old ones, it does kind of make me wish that I do like the fact that this last one's gonna be grounded, because I feel like what was so cool about the first couple was like.
What did Vin say about it being grounded? I want you to dive into that.
He said it's gonna be more about street culture, and they're gonna come back to LA, like actual street racing culture. Okay. And I feel like about that, I feel like what was good about the first couple movies was like what came with the street racing culture was like the aesthetic of it. You know what I mean? Like how the cars looked like, you know, the GTA cars, and it was all the decals were crazy, the underglow. Like I feel like the cars be cool, but in some of the recent movies, it's just been like a bunch of Hellcats, you know, that different colors and shit, but like. It's like, it's cool, but
like the Hellcat.
Yeah, it's like I missed you seeing a Nissan, crazy Nissan GT type shit. You feel me? It's like
I'm gonna tell you where that left. That left with the exit of Paul Walker. Brian always had them street level, them Nissans. That was his bag. The Tokyo type cars. That was his bag. And once you get rid of him and you get rid of Han, it's kind of like.
Well,
Dominic was really just a muscle.
They brought Han back, but he was going.
That's crazy. Movie. They be killing people and bringing them back to life type shit. That shit be crazy.
They low key.
Han is low key.
They low key fucked up the movie industry by successfully doing that.
Like. Yeah, you can't make it street level no more, bro.
Because even before they brought him back, they damn near went back in time.
Yes,
remember? Because it was like, oh, this movie's before. This movie's way before Tokyo Drift, and we're like, wait, what, nigga? Tokyo Drift was
like, what the fuck? I'm like, bro.
And then they said, you know what? He's not even.
He's not even dead. I don't like.
My nigga never died.
He never died.
It's fucking crazy, bro. You can't go back to street level. You can't. I'm sorry. They're saying that. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
I don't think I don't think he's saying they're doing a fully street.
But they're gonna go back to the streets.
They're still gonna have a very ridiculous budget. Yeah. Don't get it fucked up. But what he's saying is we're going to come back to LA. We're going to implement street racing back into it. When's the last time they've actually had street racing in the movie?
Okay.
They did They did it in 10, and because I think Dom raced Momoa or something like that. So that's why 10 was good. 10 had these elements of it. It wasn't just like fucking superhero. Like when Dom stepped on
boxing
the
with their cars nowadays. Like they
my bad. What if this is his way to like shave off some money off the budget? Like he's like, we getting $1 billion budget. Oh yeah, we going back to the street level shit, y'all. He's gonna get a crazy paycheck.
Since The Rock is coming back, they gotta pay him somehow. They gotta take it out the budget. You saw what happened to Red One.
It's crazy. Oh my god! They said, "Fuck, we gotta pay this nigga again."
He came back in the post-credit scene.
Yeah.
So he's back.
Yeah, that's
after
funny.
saying he would never come back, and they had a public fight and feud and everything.
I've always wondered what that was.
He said, "Uh-oh, hide the baby oil."
I think his return would have been better. Because now, when the next movie come out, that's gonna be 5 years removed. It's like we gonna forget about that moment. His return should have been better served if just putting him in a trailer for 11 and just catching people off guard to build up the excitement. That's what they should have done. Just like how with Black Adam, they did the whole post-credit thing and the movie got canceled.
Not even have it. Oh my god.
So with this movie, another detail that we didn't mention yet is that he also said we want to bring back Brian O'Connor. And obviously we all know Paul Walker passed away about
his character
12 years ago. No, character didn't die, but Paul Walker died.
Yeah.
And the point that I'm going to make here is that with Paul Walker, they're not going to recast Brian. Yeah. They're going to grab one of his brothers and put Paul Walker's face on him.
That's what they did in 10.
But only for a little bit of it. They were
for his scenes. They used his brother.
Paul wasn't
for the he was in the past scenes when they're showing the shit. You know, with Jason Momoa, like his origin. They was both in it when they stole the safe or some shit.
Oh, I think
his brother was in that. His brother played him.
That's much different. Using like a stunt scene and that's just stunt double shit. But if they're
had lines too, though.
That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying. If you're going to say we're bringing Brian back, that don't mean we still in the fucking safe. That don't mean we're going to the beach and saying goodbye. You're not announcing that. If you're saying he's coming back, that means he's going to be a focal point of the character. He's going to be
a focal point for sure, yeah.
And so that's why I'm saying that let's not compare it to bullshit. I'm saying that to do that, I don't know if it makes the most sense.
I feel like you can't end it without Brian, though. I think that's why.
I think we got to see how they do it.
Then don't tell a man that would never retire that he's retired. You know what I'm saying? Brian O'Connor would have never retired. Yeah. I know they wanted to give him a send off and everything like that. The next movie they could have killed the motherfucker in the mission.
Yeah.
Not even on screen. Just say, "Oh, there was an accident. That's why Mia's coming back because his wife came back." How your wife come back and you stayed at home? And I think they're realizing, "Oh, we messing up. How we gonna leave Brian at home and bring Mia, who's the mother of the kids, on the missions?"
Yeah.
So it just didn't make much sense. So yeah, it would have made more sense if they just would have killed the character. But
because nobody can die in this franchise.
Oh my, they been through too much.
That nigga Dominic, that nigga Vin Diesel's Dominic Toretto, bro. That nigga is immortal, bro.
They've been through too much.
This nigga tanks hits from a fucking car, like some shit. This nigga stomped on the ground and he said, "You know who runs this world?" Or he said something. The streets.
The streets always win.
He said the streets always wins. Stomped that shit. Made like what the fuck?
Dominic Toretto was very underrated.
He could be in the Avengers, bro.
At what point do they tell us that he took the serum?
Oh God! They need to give us a better backstory. Like,
and when is he gonna share it with Sam? Which he
got the serum before Sam. Like what? Oh my God!
Dom is Captain I-10 Freeway.
I'm waiting for the Fast and Furious and Transformers collab, bro. That's what Michael Bay is coming back for.
Who's going to give a better speech, Optimus or Family?
Oh my God!
Optimus will be giving. I think I was randomly watching a scene from a Transformers movie, and he was giving a speech. I said, "Damn, I might run through a wall for this nigga." Hold on,
bro. Come on.
Okay, hey, I just want a movie with Optimus Prime, Steve Rogers and Dom Toretto. Just giving motivational speeches for 2 hours.
Out of a nigga.
Oh my god, speeches.
For 2 hours, just motivation.
Speeches will go crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah, bro, like.
Oh my god.
Autobots roll out. Avengers assemble.
Hey, I'm a sucker for those type of scenes though, like the inspirational little scenes. I love those type of scenes.
You gotta motivate your team real quick.
Who has the better theme music? Optimus, the Avengers, or the Family?
Shit.
Who has better theme music?
I ain't gonna lie, I like Optimus shit. The Avengers though got some hard shit. Optimus got that. Like,
but when you hear that Linkin Park for Transformers,
or what I've done, I love Linkin Park.
Or when the Avengers come on here, dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, soundtracks is so underrated, bro.
Expectations though, do you guys think that they're doing this because the last movie did not perform well in the box office? Like it did okay, but it didn't do what it was supposed to do.
Nah, I think it's just
they want to go with a bang.
I think it's
they want to go with a bang.
I feel you. I think it's just time.
Absolutely.
That's why they're bringing back Brian. They're bringing back the
not the ending part. I'm talking about just him announcing this stuff.
Oh, yeah. You got to build up the hype.
Yeah,
you got to build up the
absolutely.
hype. But is it like, are they starting filming soon?
They have to. For
the way he look, he better fucking get in the gym, bro.
Yeah.
He looks
Drake. He going to
oh my god, he go to Drake Surgeon, bro.
There's no point in even hitting the gym no more.
That was a great segue.
he getting the BBL.
Oh my god.
Hey, but here's the difference though. Vin Diesel's arms match. He still got
that's crazy. I swear, when I seen his gut, I'm like, how you still buff but you fat? Like what? You just lift weight.
Beer?
Like,
that motherfucker. We drink Gatorade at the gym. He drink Modelo.
He be drinking beers just doing this, like with the dumbbells. Like, damn,
family.
All he do is bicep work.
Can we talk about that Drake surgery, bro? Like, y'all saw the picture that hit the internet yesterday. Let me know what y'all think,
bro. Like, when you mention look at his chest and his arm, no homo, but like to show that it doesn't match, I'm like, this nigga is out of pocket, bro. Like, and then he's trying to fool everybody into making it look like he works out, like acting like he's sweating shit. Like
his abs were too perfect for his other body parts to look like that. Like if it was like barely any abs and he kind of like, it's like, okay, it looked like you getting there, but it looked like his core. He'd been doing like NBA level core and nothing else.
No, that's the nothing else for any other did you just go into the gym and only do sit-ups? Like what the
fuck? Dog had a Saquon Barkley build.
Like what?
It looked like he about to backwards hurdle over somebody, bro. I'm like, hey, I'm not saying you can't work out, but I'm noticing there's an epidemic going on these rappers that's getting their stomachs done.
Oh my god!
And Megan Thee Stallion called it up. Dude, y'all got the same BBL scars as these women.
They definitely do.
They saying Megan was a hater. Look, hey. Joe Budden called it out.
I'm not gonna lie.
Called it out. Kendrick's called it. Pusha called it out.
Big Sean shit looked disgusting.
Oh no,
Big Sean.
In that photo.
When I saw that,
at least Drake's looked like it was done professionally. By like when I seen Big Sean, I said,
Big Sean looks like he's starving. Like it looked nasty. Like his stomach is caving in or some shit. Like I was like, that is disgusting. Like Janae really goes home to this nigga. Like,
you know what Big Sean shit look like? It look like when your kid is a boxer for Halloween. He put the little suit on
with the fake. It's like
that shit was that. And then he got like a crazy bird chest. Like it's nasty. I don't know. That shit nasty.
And another thing, I really don't. No, finish what you gonna say?
No. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I don't think I need people to understand more of the risk of surgery, especially when you're doing it for something so like minute, like cosmetic things. Like, oh, I want abs. I'm gonna go under the knife, get anesthesia, have a nigga cut me open and move around body parts and tissue and fat. Like, what are we doing? You're risking death I gotta take a flick in the mirror.
Because
like, what are we doing?
And you're not even maintaining it. You're not even maintaining it. You got to go like Drake got the surgery twice apparently, or I don't know how many times this nigga got the surgery, but this nigga doing it for his annual thirst trap. Like nigga, he's like, like what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? That nigga Drake is sick, bro.
Hey, hold on, y'all. Don't forget about Drake's stunt double. French Montana, step your ass in the church, bro. Cause I saw you too.
Oh my.
How you get the surgery and you still look mushy, my boy? You a sandwich away from DJ Khaled, my boy. Why you look like that?
French look like his shit failed, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like
French don't have Drake and Big Sean budget. That's all that boy.
Yeah, you can them checks with him. He probably got it before. What was that song lately?
Unforgettable. Hey.
Yeah, he got that shit.
Look at this shit, nigga. Look at this shit.
I was gonna pull it up.
This nigga looks starving, bro. He look like he's starving. And then this nigga Big Sean, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what it is? You know what it is, bro? I think the difference is, you know what I'm saying? Big Sean got the God.
Like tell me that the arms really don't match.
Look at him, bro.
Disgusting.
And the chest don't match.
I'm gonna tell you why I feel upset about Big Sean the most, bro. Because Big Sean be on Instagram doing push-ups and telling me I'm eating healthy, I'm doing this, I'm getting my mind right, I'm getting my spirit right. He got a book out called Go Higher. It's about the health of a man. Nigga, you're a fraud. You like the man that be on social media telling men to be abstinent and do retention while you out here smashing Becky's every day. You're a false prophet.
Bro.
At least Kanye tells niggas I got surgery. At least Kanye tells niggas the truth.
These niggas' builds wasn't even that bad. Like it was just some getting his jet. Like what are we doing?
Like, if
they were Dave Blunts, I would understand the surgery. You know, like if you're
DJ Khaled,
if you're DJ Khaled, I understand.
I just think to get surgery to get abs. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's
crazy, bro. Like,
you know what's crazy though? I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gonna start noticing now, but bitches do it too. Like a girl.
No. They do that hourglass shit. They do that shit where you're taking out and they and they got that little hourglass.
They also do the abs.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You'll be like, because I think Cardi B got that shit.
That's crazy.
Like you'll see their stomach. They got like a 6-pack. I'm like, oh, that's nasty.
Here's the thing, bro. I don't give a damn if females do it. Now I don't think anyone should be doing. I don't think anyone should do it, but it looks much worse when a man who has natural testosterone, who can I'm not gonna say it's easy to get a 6-pack, but nigga, if you work hard for about 6 months,
you gotta eat right, you gotta work hard. My only thing is like,
what up, Hedge?
I'm really looking at it like everybody is trying to become the same.
That's how real niggas operate.
Yeah.
That's how real niggas operate.
Look,
shout out to Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, I don't want to make this a thing about God, but God made us all different and we're all unique. Now I feel like everybody is turning themselves into like, we got different presets, like preset 1, preset 2, preset 3. Like you're getting a surgery and everybody is the same different font. Like it's just like, bro, like
I agree.
You know, I don't like it.
I agree.
Right.
For me, because the 90s.
With the women,
you know what else too that I don't think people realize. Like all of this stems from body dysmorphia, right?
Yeah.
This is gonna cause even worse body dysmorphia for the next generation because you're gonna have kids that genetically come out looking like their parents, but their parents got surgery to change the shit.
Yep.
So how can you now tell your kid, "Hey, your nose is beautiful," when I had your nose and I got a nose job?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? How can I tell you? Go in the gym and work on your body when I got a BBL and I got a boob job. Now I can't do nothing but encourage you to do that shit damn near, you know?
Exactly.
Or I don't want to talk about nobody kids, but wait until that baby start looking like Travis and the original Kylie.
Oh my God.
You out of
my God. But I will say like you could go back and you could be like, own up to like I made a mistake. Like I should have loved myself.
But
Aubrey
it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to explain to it's gonna be hard to explain to your kid like, oh, I know they're making fun of you because of this, but you're still beautiful, and you literally, how can you tell your kid your big nose is beautiful, and I went and got my shit.
And at that,
You feel me? It's like, bro, they're gonna now think, oh, I gotta do this.
Yeah. And
I'm gonna tell y'all the thing. Go ahead, IG.
And this is why everybody say they don't make them like they made them in the 90s. This is why they wasn't doing all this shit, trying to be looking like these other people. You feel me? Like imagine Nia. You feel me? Everybody trying to look like Nia Long in the 90s. Like, come on, bro. It's just.
Hey, the other thing is this, bro. I don't mind. Here's the thing, bro. I don't mind a nose job. I don't mind if somebody get veneers. Like, I would prefer not to get veneers because that causes different issues potentially. But things like that, it's like, even though everybody's getting the same veneers, that's my issue. Everybody got the same fucking veneers, bro. Stop it. You don't need to look like Steve Harvey and Shannon Sharp.
We don't have diverse teeth.
You don't have to do it.
Yeah. I feel like veneers are the only cosmetic surgery I feel like is cool.
I don't mind that. But he's saying the same teeth, though. Everybody got the same teeth. Because everybody got different type of teeth. Yeah.
Because I got some veneer comments later about finesse 2 times, you nasty nigga. I heard about you. Actually, no, I'm going to just say it now. Because we ain't even got to make it a topic. Yeah. This nigga said, I did not brush my teeth before I got veneers.
Fucking
He said, I did not know better. I was not taught to brush my teeth. Who the fuck raised you? Gorilla?
Like, even if you were taught, you didn't eventually just think.
You didn't go to school and people brought up, I brushed my teeth or some shit. Like, nobody told you your breath hot, nigga. Like, what are we doing?
Like, you don't taste your breath. You like, hold on, let me go clean this out. How do I clean out my mouth? Oh, okay,
okay. And I'm pretty sure in school, first grade or kindergarten, you were taught. Third, second grade, like they were brought up brushing your teeth and shit like that. Like that is a part of school. We're learning this shit. Make that a curriculum, bro.
What the fuck did you?
Hygiene needs to be a curriculum at school, bro.
Oh, it has to be.
It should, because I feel like there should be a set standard. Like you should take at least 1 shower a day. You should brush your teeth. You should use a rag when you clean yourself. You should use soap. All this shit, like it should be a curriculum. I feel like it should.
It's crazy.
Too many dirty niggas in this world.
It shouldn't be a curriculum, but it's crazy that niggas need to be taught that shit.
Well,
bro, here's the thing, bro.
What do you gotta be taught shit?
Toothbrush was for cleaning his Air Forces, nigga. Is that what he thought?
To not brush your teeth.
Like, no, and then if you guys seen the original pictures of his teeth, his teeth were they were going forward and backwards and ups and downs and but. Back to the ab thing. That just disgusted me.
One thing I had to learn to floss every day. That's another. You feel me? Like,
okay, feel like that. Okay, I understand needing to be taught.
You feel me? Yeah. But even though my parents enforced it, but it was also like when you got braces, that shit's difficult. Shit's difficult. I understand. You know, but I understand.
Now,
but basic brushing and showering and
come on, bro,
washing your ass.
Come on.
I just feel like it's common sense.
He said, you know what he said, bro?
Use your common sense.
He said street niggas don't brush their teeth.
Oh my god, these hood niggas is dirty.
I said, who street said that?
That's what I'm gonna say. I'm like,
what street is this nigga from? I'm staying away from that. That's gonna start being on my dating applications. What street are you from? Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Hey, sorry, I'm done with dating apps, bro. I'm done.
I told you.
Wait, can I guess which app that came from?
Hinge.
Go ahead, guess.
BLK. I knew. I told you.
Hey, I told you. Cam, I told you though. I told you.
It's all right. Should I
tell the ghetto.
What happened?
I mean, but look, you know, I like.
Stay off of them dating sites, bro.
That is the ghetto.
Stay off them dating sites, bro.
People say that. I'm not gonna lie. We literally know a happily married couple that met on a dating app, and they have a kid.
Stay off of them, bro. Just go outside. Go outside.
Should I tell the viewers what happened, or should I wait?
I don't think you should tell them.
I'll tell them.
Don't show.
Fuck you. I'm not gonna show.
Let's save it. Let's save it for next week.
We can do a story time, bro.
We're gonna have a guest.
We're gonna have
Kayla next week.
Yeah, Kayla.
Okay, fine. When we get Kayla, we gonna do it then.
We should definitely talk. The dating app topic is great.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I like.
We gonna save it. And I'm gonna do some things with that topic. But anyway, back to the abs thing, bro. One thing that nobody mentioned that we talked about earlier is that when you get the abs, that don't unclog your gut.
Oh yeah,
literally.
The inside of
That's
your body.
That's why Drake had them stomach issues. Remember when he said he had to stop touring or something?
So wouldn't that because he got the surgery? That's why. The nigga had to let that shit heal. But wouldn't that make your insides more tight? Because it's unnatural too. I don't know how that works.
Low key, I think also they probably make your stomach smaller because I know that's what they do with the gastric bypass surgery shit.
That's sick.
That's why you wear all that funny shit at your shows.
Speaking of Rick, no. That picture Rick Ross posted. Did he really post that?
Nah, that was fake.
Okay, nigga, that shit was funny.
That nigga Drake was
padded bodysuits.
Like, Drake was on tour dressing like a fucking dinosaur.
Oh, that's why he was wearing that shit.
Those are recovery outfits. Mm-hmm. Yes. You want to keep it tight. You want to keep it tight while it's recovering. You know.
I wish this was real. I got sent to. This shit was funny.
Drake was sitting on the airplane.
Said this nigga looked like a pack of rolls.
Pack of rolls. I do.
That was crazy.
Drake was sitting on the fucking airplane on his way back home with his ass in the air like them BBL models. You started me. They get some BBL surgeries and they can't sit down because they hurt.
Bro, that's some sick shit.
Nigga, I just can't, like, I don't like when women do these surgeries because I think they're too dangerous.
Yeah.
But I can't respect the man who does it. I can't. Right. And Drake don't need my respect. Who gives a damn? But I'm just saying in general, bro. This shit is weird.
It's for what?
I can afford.
For what?
I can afford Michael B. Jordan's trainer. I can afford Kevin Hart's trainer. Exactly. I can afford LeBron's trainer.
And you got nothing but time.
All of these.
You got nothing but time to work hard.
All of these trainers.
Exactly.
And working out, bro. All it is an hour a day at max.
A day.
And I'm not gonna lie. Once it becomes your routine, once you like 30 days, if you do 30 straight days, that shit gonna be like, built in you. It's gonna be a routine. Like, you feel me? You have to do it.
How you make a song called Push-Ups, nigga, and you can't even do 10?
Yeah.
And it's like they're getting surgery for shit that is like obtainable by just working. Like I said, if it's a nigga like Dave Blunt and he went and got some surgery to lose weight, that's understandable because it's like, nigga, this is the betterment of your life. And it's hard to lose 400 pounds or whatever he weighs. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I see him doing shit, I'm like, damn. But like, nigga, you want some abs and you're not even fat, nigga, just do some sit-ups. Like,
it ain't enough knives in the world to give surgery to Dave Blunts, nigga. You got to get this motherfucker some chainsaws.
No, he's gonna need he's gonna need like multiple.
I've seen shows where they give big niggas like that the surgery and they lose weight.
Mm-hmm. Big Boy was huge, bro. He wasn't as big as Dave Blunt, but he was huge. Big Boy was huge.
No, but Big Boy lost like 150, 200 pounds before he got the surgery. You got to come down to a healthy weight so when they cut you, you don't have a fucking heart attack.
How do you even lose weight? Like, how do you even do it though? Like,
did y'all see when he was streaming with Bradley Cooper? Well, not Cooper, but Bradley, the workout nigga, and then Dave Blunt.
Hey, I don't watch that.
But it was like a clip where he was in the gym and the nigga basically was telling him, he was like, listen, bro, like, cause you know how you sit down a lot, right? Yeah. He was basically telling me like, bro, at this point in your life, just standing up is working out. So you need to stop sitting down. He was like, you need to just be as active as you could be. Cause he literally told him, he said, everything you do at this point in your life is basically a workout because of how big you are. And I'm like, yeah, nigga, you need to stop fucking sitting down and doing, nigga, just walk. Like, if he walked, well, he probably couldn't walk every day. But if he walked around the block once a day, it'll start something. You know, like you said, 30 days in, you could do it twice now.
Like, and then you just gotta slowly build up. Like, you feel me?
Wait.
Do a little more than yesterday.
You said walk around the block.
That nigga can't walk.
Every day for 30 days, right?
Yes.
It would take this all 30 days to get around once.
Probably, I ain't even gonna lie. Cause that is just like, dang, what is like the most he could do in
You gonna be like, why the fuck is my house shaking right now? What's going on?
Without killing himself.
Like fat shamers, hey, bro, hey.
I'm not.
That's a bad word. Don't say the F word. Stop saying the F word.
I'm gonna say, you're right. You know what? Dank said we can't say the F word.
You can't say the F word.
I want those people to be healthy. Like, I would love if I looked on my timeline one day and both of them.
I don't give a fuck about fat shaming. I don't give a fuck about fat shaming. Being fat is unhealthy, nigga.
Both of him?
Both of them, those big people.
Nigga, no, it's both of him because he's those.
We are not about to normalize being fat, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. It's unhealthy. You could die. It's unhealthy. Now I get if you're a bigger build. I get if you're a bigger build. Like, if you're chubby and shit, like, that's some shit you can't control. Being obese, fat, like,
Literally, I seen a Jelly Roll interview, and he damn near was like, what motivated him to lose weight is he realized like it ain't no fat people over 50 or something.
Exactly.
He was like they don't make it past 50 fat people. He was like, so I had to make a decision, and that's the fact. You're probably I don't want to sound fucked up, but you have a higher chance of death when you're 500 fucking pounds, and it takes all your energy to walk.
And I hate that the world is even trying to like make that shit okay. Like fuck that, bro.
Bring back bullying.
Hey,
bring bullying back.
y'all know what Dave Blunt's needs. You know how Dave Blunt's got Kanye in his circle and all this shit. Do you know how Big Boy lost all his weight?
Well, his girl left him.
No, the nigga Will Smith pulled up to the station and said, "Hey, bruh, you about to die." Straight up, you're going to die.
I forgot he did say Will did.
I'm gonna tell you, I'll give you. I think he's at $50,000 if you lose 50 pounds.
That's so.
Literally, just off rip said it.
So
Big went and lost 110 pounds in 6 months, and Will gave him $110. Now I'm not saying we have to pay these niggas to care about themselves, but it would be nice that
to have somebody that push you
around you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Kanye, help this motherfucker. But Kanye wouldn't know no better. Because Kanye gets his shit cut off.
I'll pay you to take your meds, Kanye.
I definitely think there's people trying to push that nigga, but I think he doesn't care as much.
You talking about Dave?
Hey, I think David, I need the oxygen tank blunts.
I'm not gonna lie,
it's not turning down $100,000.
Yeah, he would. I just think it's hard. It's hard. Like at the end of the day, especially when you're that big, it's hard to fucking get up. I get it. But somebody gotta push him, like you said.
Like he might not have 100,000 right now, but I think the fact that his fat ass can literally not do anything physically and still make money, I don't think money is gonna motivate him to. His fat ass literally can make a song and make a couple bands.
You gotta find out what will motivate him.
It has to be something like.
Some people don't have that.
Even bitches not gonna motivate him because these gold digging ass thirsty ass bitches.
I don't think they fucking. He can't fuck nobody. He can't fuck. Yeah.
That's crazy because he still can.
You can't.
I can't put down my cup and I can't get it up.
Where the fuck is your dick at?
Being that big, I would just like not even to sound fucked up. I would just be so disgusted with
nigga. His walls will probably suffocate a girl trying to like lift it.
Yeah, like
he gotta hold that shit up. He's like, I can't no more. Crush
you know what he needs to get his shit going? You need Shia LaBeouf.
Nigga, he need
up them hoes.
He need pounds of Viagra, nigga.
Only thing that would make him lose weight might be
pounds of Viagra or some shit.
Prison is fucked up, but
you said what?
That nigga in prison.
Nigga, that ain't gonna help either, nigga.
Nah, bro. Do this. Hey, nigga, you like to sit down? All right, you gotta sit 20 hours in a sauna, and you can't move.
Somebody gotta traffic that nigga.
If he dies, he dies.
It's probably no liquid in there. It's probably just all fat.
You low-key gotta starve the nigga, bro.
You do.
You ration his food out or some shit. Like, you feel me? Like, have somebody give him just enough to survive.
That might not even work because he was fat when he was broke.
Hey.
So it might just be cooked.
This is when I knew he was done, bro. When he said, "Get up off of my dick."
That nigga is hilarious.
Nigga,
I knew he was. I knew he was when I was watching interviews with him, and he needed an oxygen tank in every episode.
That was insane, bro.
Insane. Let's get to
the next topic, bro. We just got canceled. All right, let's speed run the Beyonce malfunction. That shit is crazy.
Somebody got to get fired.
Whoever almost dropped the queen, fire them expeditiously.
Somebody got to get fired.
Shout out. That's why safety equipment is very important.
Rock Nation.
That was probably the second thing I've seen this week where some crazy shit happened and luckily the person had safety equipment on.
Yeah, that's good to be said. Rock Nation's at that person's door right now as we speak. He went missing. I guarantee.
2 things when I saw that. Facts. I thought 2 things when I saw that. I thought one, Beyonce handled that shit really well. Did y'all see the video? She was so calm, so relaxed. She been there before. And 2, y'all niggas better not drop Chris Brown, because Chris Brown be zip lining.
I was thinking that too. I swear I was thinking that.
Triple check Christopher Maurice Brown.
Oh God, y'all need to
make sure.
Make sure the Prince of Pop is good, y'all.
And honestly, it comes with the territory. Like you know, like that shit is.
Yeah, it might happen.
Yeah. But it's also like if it happens, nigga, it's bad for whoever's responsible.
Yeah, facts. SZA posted that she had an issue on the GNX tour recently.
I was just about to say I was kind of concerned.
Because you know how she does like the butterfly thing and she kind of goes in the air. It either didn't go up, something happened to where she had to cut it out of the show.
Okay.
In real time. I forgot what happened, but yeah.
That's better than her being in the air falling, or some shit like
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of Chris Brown, man, you see Chris Brown defended T-Pain because T-Pain and Drake had a little back and forth. T-Pain basically said, Drake, you got to bow out. Stop forcing yourself on the culture. You're basically paraphrasing. You're not hot right now. Just tap out for a minute. You know what I'm saying? You're Drake. Just tap out. And Drake responds like, oh, you've always been resentful of me. You've always been hating on me type of shit like that. Like he's always had an issue with me. Well, I don't think T-Pain responded, but Chris Brown did. And Chris Brown basically said, hey, stop playing with T-Pain's name. T-Pain is a legend. He deserves his flowers. I'm not fucking playing with y'all.
He is very... Can now finish?
We can say that was a direct response to Drake because of the timing.
It had to be.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a beef with Drake, but it's really just like, hey, bro, stop picking on niggas that you know not gonna fight you.
Yeah, and respect the OG. Like T-Pain is a very influential on the new sound of rap and R&B. Like we're not gonna do that.
And I'm supporting people calling out Drake, bro, because he got too many. I know all the people that he fuck with in his corner. Yes, man. Like you need somebody to really call you out on this shit. Like, bro, he's tripping. He's been tripping lately, bro. Like if you fuck with Kendrick, he's not gonna fuck with you. If you fuck with people we don't like, he's not gonna like. It's just like it's a business.
I feel like he's made every wrong move you could have made after the beef.
It's so
like niggas suing, he hating on niggas who fucking with the winner. He doing this, he doing that. It's
people's like, streams and sneak this in and anybody that says this person's name getting like the word is blocked out and it's just a bunch of shit. I don't know. He's sensitive.
I'm gonna tell y'all another thing about Drake. That Kai stream not happening, y'all.
Yeah.
Because he rescheduled.
He low-key wanted to just do it on the day that the show was happening.
But what happened after that stream got rescheduled? Who did Kai get caught talking to at the BET Awards?
He was dapping up Kendrick.
Yeah.
He dapping up twice.
You do see how
you see Drewski was like
Drake's not doing that stream.
Even when did y'all see when Ben the Don he was streaming at some party or whatever and like Kendrick song came on and he ran to go turn it off.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like
Aiden punk ass did it.
Aiden did it, and I'm like, you niggas are corny.
Like I
would understand if it was not like us playing. It's like turn it off.
Yeah.
Nigga, all right, it's playing. What are you mad about?
It's
like what? Hey, and then he's like, whoever's on production team, just know you're finna get fired.
It's too extreme. It's too extreme.
I mean, I don't think that white boy wouldn't hear all right anyway. You talking about your punk ass uncles?
Yeah,
facts.
Yeah,
y'all clan.
Yeah, bro. Like I just think
I can't stand Aiden Ross.
I think a nigga is just too sensitive, bro. Because I think
he is.
At the end of the day, like he took the beef where it went. Like he started.
My bad. Not to cut you off. Even when he did to the council member in Toronto, where the nigga went to the show, he's like, "Oh, you're a clown," and it's like, what? Like. A politician can't even go enjoy a show in the city without this nigga. You're a clown.
Yeah.
If Gavin Newsom or if Gavin Newsom goes see
Karen Bass or something.
If Karen Bass, Maxine Waters, Kendrick is not going to DM them.
Exactly.
He's not going to give a single fuck. Exactly.
Kendrick in his song said, "I like when you make me dance, nigga. Like I like when you make music that make me want to dance."
Yeah, Kendrick be like, "The show was probably lit."
Yeah.
And then you got Chubbs. Chubbs is at the spot. Play T-Pain. Oh, y'all not gonna play T-Pain? Oh, all right. Like basically mocking T-Pain, saying he not. Chubbs, he's seen your punk ass since Kendrick put you in a box. Do not crash out now.
Forgot about
that. Like I get the joke, but it's like we not gonna play with T-Pain.
It's
like
a bad joke,
like,
fool. It's a bad joke.
I mean?
T-Pain will have motherfuckers singing and dancing. T-Pain,
like,
I will argue.
Turn that T-Pain on for real.
I will argue T-Pain's best songs stacked against Drake's best song. Like, which one's gonna go harder in the club? I will argue
Drake has
T-Pain.
more hits, but if we were doing like a 10v10 or a 5v5,
if you did 5v5, I will argue T-Pain
could for sure hang. Like we're not
like buy you a drink. What song does Drake? You feel me? I'm just like I don't know.
I'm in love with a stripper.
I don't know, like you feel me? And I'm not even trying to be that way. But you know,
the song with Lil Wayne. Ooh, I can't believe.
Yeah,
like, T-Pain gets busy.
Nigga, kiss.
Yeah, we not gonna disrespect.
Come on,
you got some shit, bro. You got some shit.
I'm not letting no T-Pain slander fly, bro.
Because T-Pain didn't even diss your soft ass, bro. He basically just said, "Yo, you making yourself look kind of corny," and your response is making yourself look kind of corny.
Yeah, he just makes it.
He is making himself look corny. Like he didn't lie.
So another thing, in music, since we're on music, Chris Brown also said, "Hey, I'm the only Chris Brown. Stop comparing me to people. I don't want to see it no more."
Valid.
I don't fuck with these celebrities. I don't fuck with these music artists. This is the day before that Drake comment.
Valid.
Leave me the hell alone.
Valid.
Thoughts there.
I think Chris Brown is just tired of people playing with him. They like it goes back to the list. Like no disrespect, but niggas playing on a nigga name, and he's really one of them ones. 20 years in, he still got probably 20 years to go, and niggas, and he's doing a stadium tour. Like, come on, like niggas is like I if I was Chris Brown, I would understand feeling the way he feels because not only is he a great artist, like music wise, he's a great creative. Like nigga sings, dance, he could rap, he could draw, he could play basketball. Like he's so good at so many things, and it's like people still want to judge him for mistakes that he made when he was younger, and it's like it's such an unfair thing because it's so many people that make mistakes, and I feel like he's low-key one of the people that they hold it over the longest. Like we've seen people
he's the worst
go through shit and overcome it and have their redemption arc. So many celebrities have had redemption arcs. I feel like niggas is not allowing Chris Brown to have his redemption arc, and they're just like. So I do understand him.
I will argue this: R. Kelly went to jail for being a fucking pedophile, and he's not even. That shit not even being held against him as much as Chris Brown. It's crazy.
Even before he went to jail, niggas he already had the sex tape out or the piss tape out with the 13-year-old girl, and niggas still didn't treat him as bad as they treated Chris Brown.
Nobody said shit, nigga. We made bulldog jokes and said the girl. If I was getting pissed on, I'll move out the way. But we had jokes about it.
Y'all know about Y'all know about the Chris Rock joke that I love so much at the 2001 MTV Awards?
Yeah.
The Olsen twins over here. So you gotta put R. Kelly up there. That was 2001.
Like, come on, bro. We all knew this shit. But yeah, like, I feel like I agree with Chris Brown with the...
we didn't.
I agree with the Chris Brown with the comparisons need to stop. Because I feel like he stamped himself...
That's the older generation. I'm gonna be honest.
I feel like Chris Brown has
never been... Yeah.
I feel like Chris Brown stamped himself to where... we need to start comparing people to him. Like, he stamped himself where he has his own legacy. Like, it's no more the next Michael Jackson, the next Usher, the next Art. Like, it's none of that. Like, Chris Brown he's his own thing. You feel me? Now it's like, who's the next Chris Brown? Like, I feel like he stamped himself. It's like, that list was so disrespectful. Because I feel like he's easily top 15. And arguably top 10.
I feel like wherever you put him, he should not have been that far away from Usher.
Exactly. They should have been right there.
He shouldn't have been. If you think Usher's better, I'm not mad at that. But Usher's here, Chris Brown's here.
Literally right
if you think Chris Brown is better, it should be like this.
Exactly.
But they shouldn't be like...
Exactly.
It's like...
Yes. Chris Brown has become the most disrespected superstar of all time.
Yeah.
Easily.
It's because he's hit... I'm not going to compare him to anybody because he asked not to compare him. But he has hit those heights of those heights.
Yeah.
And he's not treated as such.
And he's still going.
Treated like he's fucking Trey Songz or something.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Like he's Tracy McGrady.
He's Chris Brown. Yeah. Hey, I want to talk about them niggas too at some point. But like he's Chris Brown. He's earned
Stop playing with his name.
He's earned his own table. He's, like you said, 20 years since his best album, and he just won... I'm not best. His first album. I'm sorry. 20 years since his first album, and then he just put an album that won best R&B album 20 years later.
And he keeps reinventing
and
himself.
His last, I don't know if y'all listen to that song Residuals, but that's a banger.
Yeah. Residuals. I love Residuals. I love Residuals.
11:11 is a classic. Residuals is a classic. He got the song Sensational. Got niggas dancing, but then they do for you.
that album, Heartbreak on a Full Moon, even though it had like 50 songs, that was a banger.
You keep finding gems on that bitch.
Album. Yes, I love that album, bro.
Absolutely.
And like it, and every album you could go to every Chris Brown, and that's why I was talking to people about his Breezy Bowl, and I'm telling people like, hey, let's try to go. And some people like, I don't know. I'm like, man, I guarantee if you go, you probably not even think about it. You gonna know every song he played word for word.
Absolutely.
Like, come on,
he's not playing no duds.
Come on, he not. And it's the fact that I'm like, he got that many hits that he could do that. And I know you know him. I'll bet my money you know at least the chorus to every song,
bro.
He gonna take you on the whole journey from Run It all the way to Brazil.
Chris is one of them ones, bro.
Run it. Come on. Excuse me, miss.
Still on music. So we got a Kendrick Lamar leaked verse from the Clips album. Song's called Whips and Chains, right? Jude, you heard the verse in full.
Yeah, or it wasn't the full verse, but they said
what came out, you heard the full verse.
Yeah.
I heard about 5 seconds because I wanted to stay away from it. All the reactors, bro, who reacted to the verse as it came out, I understand the hustle. I think it's very fucking thirsty because the verse is coming out and I just felt like also motherfucking UMG about to stamp on y'all. But regardless, do y'all think the verse was what we mentioned earlier? Do you think it was marketing or do you think it was an accident?
Definitely marketing.
I think it's marketing.
When it first happened, because you know, like Chike is an up and comer basically, right? His first time in certain doors. So I'm like, there's no way, and Chike's not stupid. It's no way he's going to this Paris show and recording this verse. And he's been tapped in with Kendrick. He knows how secretive Kendrick is. How it's no way he's doing that on accident. You know what I mean? So I think it was very strategic for them because even if you think about the song where they're dissing Travis Scott, it's not even out on all platforms yet. No, like they're really doing not different market shit, but shit niggas ain't been doing in a minute.
They're doing a classic rollout.
Because also too, if they wanted to, they could have striked every video down on the internet that had that verse and got it taken down immediately. They know what they're doing.
They got all the videos down, but they left the reactors up. So I actually respect them.
I'm saying like they know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And because they want to build up the hype for this album, and I understand it. This is how you build up the hype. You drop your singles, do some interviews, drop some. You know, he's getting the people talking, and people mad that he dissing Travis Scott, but I'm like, shit, fuck it. Put your teeth. If this was
Travis had it coming, bro. Like, Travis had it coming.
What did that do, bro?
I'm not mad, bro. Like hip hop is a competitive sport. I feel like you know, it ain't nothing wrong with it as long as he ain't talking about a nigga.
Bro.
Y'all can't tell me a rapper who has never done a rollout introduced by dissing somebody, even if they didn't say a name.
That is true.
If you follow said rappers, you know they aiming at somebody.
Cause even J. Cole low-key be doing that. Like I remember on Forest Hills Drive, he was low-key dissing, not dissing, but he mentioned Eminem and he mentioned I think Adele and Macklemore or some shit. And it kind of like got in the there we go, and it got in the news cycle. Like, oh shit, J. Cole dissed Eminem. Oh shit, J. Cole dissed Eminem and Iggy. It's like it does create some sort of
Was that Fire Squad? Where he did it?
Yeah. But it was another.
Even last year, bro, all that shit that he was dropping from Might Delete Later, them teasers, bro. I'm the one that niggas fear on the low ski. And then that Johnny P verse, I put your favorite rapper neck in the noose, never letting them loose. That shit was hard, bro.
Shout out White and Life advice for the follow.
Even if shout out to you, bro. But even if these rappers are not specifically putting names on shit,
that's
they are. You know who their competition is. You know who J. Cole comp is. Yeah. When Kendrick say smoking on you top 5, burn that hard drive. Who he talking to?
I think we just gotta get to the point where people gotta stop taking this shit personal, bro. Like at the end of the day, like you said, this is a fucking sport, bro. Like keep it sport.
Yep.
Like niggas is getting sensitive. Drake is taking this shit. I don't know. Obviously, the Drake shit is more personal shit. Obviously, with that, but yeah, like come on, bro. Yeah. It's just.
You know what I think the biggest difference between Drake and Eminem are, because they both brought in a fan base that were not necessarily rap fans? The biggest difference is when you pissed Eminem off, he just gonna beat the fuck out of you on record.
Yeah.
When you piss Drake off, he gonna diss you, but then he gonna play games. Yeah. Then he gonna go to the label. Then he gonna sue you.
Then he gonna go on a stream.
Music block.
And like
your verse pulled. Like fuck
Eminem
you.
was the type of person where if he had beef with you, he'll really just go up to a mic camera. Hey man, no offense. Hey man, fuck Cam. Hey man, fuck IT.
He
I'm pissing on him. Like he's not like throwing stones and hiding his hand. And I feel like Drake does that a lot. Where like he'll throw a stone, you know who he's talking about, you know what he's referring to, and he just like leave it up to the people to decide and talk about. Like Eminem gonna stand on business. Man, I said fuck Nizino, fuck that nigga. Man, I said fuck this nigga.
Wahlberg, he dissed Mark Wahlberg, and then TRL put him and Mark Wahlberg on the same broadcast, and they were standing next to each other, and Mark Wahlberg is clearly pissed off, and M is just making jokes, agitated.
Yeah, like, you know how I feel.
What the fuck are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Like, bro, controversy sells. Just don't be a bitch about it, like Drake is doing, and we good.
Yeah, don't take it personal.
Go ahead.
Everyone loses a fight.
To the Cardi B.
What the fuck else do we have?
Cardi B.
Cardi B does the album come. Are we saving B Simone?
Ooh, yeah, let's say B Simone. I do want to talk about Cardi B's album.
Okay. Cardi is releasing an album September 19th called Am I the Drama. I have thoughts about that. I have major thoughts about it. Fellas,
I got questions for y'all.
Okay, what's your question? Go ahead, you start.
How do you feel about her putting all those singles on the album? And it's like,
I think it's cheating, but it's smart.
I don't think it's cheating.
It's smart to get the numbers up.
Even though it's been forever since she's dropped an album, the purpose of singles are to lead up to your album.
True.
You know what I mean?
So this is just a big ass lead up. It's
a big ass gap in between albums, but and also as a label, if you've invested this money into these songs and shit,
it's smart.
You don't want them to be throwaways. Yeah. These ain't no Cardi B ain't no up and coming hood rapper where the budget is, you at the gas station. Like, nigga, they shooting big budget videos. Like WAP got a big budget video. The Bongo song got a big budget. All these songs, it's like you don't want them to go to waste.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I just feel like,
I think
No,
what you gonna say?
From like a creative standpoint, it just feels like, like your album is just a bunch of singles. Like it's not like, because I like when people
it's not predominantly singles, those just all on there.
But I like when people like their album is concise. Like I made a body of work and I made this to not tell us. They don't all have to tell a story, but you feel me? Yeah.
She was never gonna give us an album.
Yeah,
like
obviously.
That.
Yeah.
She's all her songs damn near might be singles even after they come out. Like
true.
That's how her first album was. Every song was damn near a banger.
I guess it does fit the criteria. Am I the Drama is the name. Is hey, it does.
I have an answer for you, bro. We were just talking about how Push and Malice are doing a throwback old school type of rollout. This is an old school tactic.
Yeah.
You know how many rap albums have old singles on it? SZA actually, her SOS album came out in 2022, but songs like T-Shirt and what other song? She had about 2-3 songs on the album that came out 2-3 years before, and she just let it. Oh, and if you look at Cardi's track list, Cardi has 23 songs. Those singles are at the very end of it, so it's not interrupting whatever she's doing with the album. She's just throwing it out there just to put it on a body of work. And then, of course, they count for numbers. But check this out. The label doesn't excuse the pressure of her to sell. Because we know Up and WAP, and I think it's one more, but I think Up and WAP are for sure. Those songs are already platinum and diamond and all that shit. Yep. So when it shows up on an album, those ain't new numbers. So the label's gonna be like, "What's the rest of this album doing, Cardi?" And still pressure on her to sell.
Yeah,
the old songs don't count towards the first week sales, or like old streams, basically.
Okay,
all that old stuff ain't gonna.
But with the streams that it gets,
it counts to the total sales. I'm not even gonna lie, the album is probably already platinum. Yeah, based off.
But with the new streams for let's say people revisit this, obviously they're gonna play the songs again because it's on the album.
Yeah, that's gonna count towards the first week.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, I like it, and I think I'm happy that she's putting out a new body of work because I don't know why she took so long, but she is a big dog.
She got remotivated.
Outside. I actually have a question about that. Do you guys think? Look at the date, September 19th. That's very soon, actually. It's in the third quarter. She just put the first single out. There's really not much time to push a second single. Do you guys think the label is pushing her to put this album out sooner than she might want to?
Yes, I heard there's a new. She signed to Atlantic. I heard they fired everybody, hired a new staff, and they the people that brought her in and were like in love with her, letting her do what she wanted, take her time and shit. Like they're saying, like the new people ain't rocking with that. They trying to get, they want their return on investment. You feel me?
Hey, you're a big dog. Get your ass outside.
That's basically what they're saying.
Outside.
That's valid because, like we said in one of the old podcasts, like it took, like when was the last time she dropped an album?
Like
20. What was it? 2018. 2018. That was the victory lap the same year. Yeah, like it's been 7 years since you dropped an album. Yeah. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it's about time somebody got in there and said, "Where the fuck is an album?" It's been too long, bro.
Like, and like I said, they're spending a lot of money on her singles.
Exactly.
They're not giving her little budgets. They're shooting big budget shit. Yeah. She's getting big money.
Video, look at her
lifestyle. It's like they're giving her a lot of money. It's like, okay, let's get the money back, Cardi.
Honest, the reason why I asked you about the is, do you think the label's forcing it? I mean, now that you've answered that question, you cleared that up. Outside doesn't feel like a number one single.
Yeah, no.
Which one? You know what I'm saying?
The new one she just.
So outside is the brand.
Oh, I haven't heard it. Yeah, I haven't heard that one.
Yeah.
The one that's shooting that Offset. It's a fire song,
but it's
a good summer song.
Not a leading.
You know what I'm saying? WAP felt like a first single.
Yeah,
I feel that. I do feel that.
It doesn't feel big like my album is going to ride the back of this song. So I feel like the label is like, oh, put that song out, and then right now we're going to do a rollout immediately after.
I also feel like Outside's a newer song that she just made. Obviously, she just made it. So,
exactly.
You know, I feel like,
it might have been one of those.
I don't think that's like, I don't think that's an album leader.
But they're based on this date, it is the album.
You don't think she'll drop another single, though?
She could, but
she usually you let us.
Usually, you let a single cook for about 2.5 months to see what it can do. If you putting out a single in July, that means the first one didn't perform.
I just treat this as like a
shot at summer song.
I just treat this as shot at Takeoff.
I agree with that as well.
Offset. I don't know why I said Takeoff. Oh my god.
Because look at all the singles she just threw out there. She threw WAP out there. The song Money came out in 2018. That didn't touch no album, I don't think. Then Up, obviously. The single with Bruno Mars, Please Me, did not touch an album.
Imagine if her shit is just all old singles. She can't do that. Like, obviously she can't. She got to get new shit.
She did Bongos. I wasn't a fan of Bongos, but it was still a hit. It's a lot. Enough. Enough was a fire hit that came out last year.
Yeah.
Enough was last year. A bunch of girls remix.
Enough was last year.
Damn, that was a good.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. But that's Glow song.
But that's on the album. Oh no, it's not. I don't know why
that's on Glow's album.
Okay. As far as budgeting, we know Cardi's going to get the big bag. She's going to have the best producers. She's going to have a shit ton of features. Try to guess a couple features. Who do y'all think going to end up on the album?
Offset.
We know Megan's on the album.
Offset.
Megan. Maybe.
No, I'm joking. Maybe she might have a song with him already, huh?
I low-key think it might be one of those situations.
Use the Offset voicemails as a sample. Him begging to get you back.
Yeah,
that's the intro.
I think she gonna get Glow. I think she gonna get Lotto.
The drama.
Yeah, she gonna get Glow, Lotto for sure.
Yeah.
Sexy Red.
Yeah.
Because this is like.
She's gonna have some Spanish features too, because that's what she did on the first.
Probably get Bad Bunny,
maybe
Bad Bunny,
or Anuel or somebody.
Yeah,
because the first album we had Migos, Chance the Rapper, J Balvin, Bad Bunny, 21 Savage, Kalani, YG, SZA. SZA's coming back. SZA is coming back.
Bad Bunny. Who was the other one?
J Balvin.
Glow, Lotto,
Sexy Red.
This album is nasty, bro.
I know it's actually fire. I'm not gonna lie. I really do like her first album.
Yeah, I can't even be mad that she won the album of the year.
I was never mad at Cardi winning. My heart wanted.
I loved Victory Lap so much. That's why I really.
My heart wanted Nipsey or Travis Scott.
That was a great year, bro.
Yeah, that was like a very it was somebody else too. Hold on, I don't want to I feel like that was. It's somebody I'm missing.
In the nomination.
Yeah,
2018.
2019 Grammys.
2019 rap.
Yeah, so if I had to guess some features, bro, I mean, I'm pretty sure Megan might have. I think she's going to team up with all the girlies.
Yeah.
That's who Cardi is.
Yeah, because I feel like she got to do that.
What's a male rapper you think she might get? I think Big Sean can make an appearance. They seem
Big Sean?
Yeah, because Big Sean be popping out with girls sometimes and just hopping on the
Yeah, he do know how to do a bad bitch song. No homo.
And Big Sean is a very good feature rap. I just think Cardi's team, because it's been so long, I think they're gonna throw a lot of bags out. You might get Chris Brown. I think we gonna get a lot of big name features because they trying to hit these charts, bro. It's been a long time.
We should also see who's on her label, Atlantic Records, because that's probably who's also gonna be.
Is Roddy on Atlantic? No, what's Roddy with?
21.
Yeah, Roddy's on Atlantic. 21's on Atlantic.
Because Roddy also got an album that's coming, keep getting pushed back. I don't know when the fuck that shit dropping.
Hey, but I'm not gonna lie though, the music
Burna Boy is on Atlantic.
Oh, that would be dope. That would be dope.
Burna Boy?
Bro, she got 2 collabs with Bruno.
That would be fire.
That'd be. You know who else is on? You know who else is on Atlantic?
Who?
Ed Sheeran. They might pull out the big dogs, low key. They might just be like,
she should.
Let's put all the big dogs out there.
I think that's what she should do.
Hey, I got a big dog from Atlantic.
Get
the fuck out of here.
They dropping that nigga.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
They'll be like, why my key don't work? I guess they cut me. I guess they cut.
We're kind of going in a different direction.
So, okay.
Jack Harlow's on Atlantic. I could see them putting him on.
Jack is kind of focusing on he's acting now.
He's low-key doing the same thing all the white rappers do. And Mac Miller.
Oh, as far as lead.
Yeah, I could tell he's pivoting already. He's kind of out of it.
Genius.
You guys, when you guys mentioned Roddy, and I know his album keeps getting pushed back, but the songs that I've heard from Roddy that are out are good. Lonely Road is fire.
I think
Roddy's album's gonna be really good, but he keep pushing it back,
lie, bro. I hate that he gave Underdog away, because Underdog is a single. The one that he gave to F1. That's a fucking single.
My god. Literally I was hearing it. I said, Roddy's on this? That was fire.
Well, Underdog came out a few weeks ago, and I've been playing it.
That was fire. No, I'm literally playing. I have this shit downloaded and all, bro.
I hate that he gave that song away.
I don't hate it. That's where the money's at, bro. That soundtrack song?
No, absolutely. You're right. And that movie's going to do a lot of money. That's what Vince does.
Yeah. You don't need to pay that. He got more shit.
Did the soundtrack.
If I was an artist, that's the type of shit I would focus on, getting my shit in the soundtrack.
So Cardi did 255 on Invasion of Privacy in 2018 in the first week. Mm-hmm. Does she beat 150? Because we know times are different. Does she beat 150?
She beats 150.
Yes.
She beats one. I think she gets.
No, it depends. I need to hear her single before the album.
What's the lead?
Because if it's something that really go crazy, I think so. If not, I think around 100.
It's 4 times platinum. Okay, so
I feel like
let's do this. Her album sold 103 physical copies.
103.
So she did 150. No, million. 1,000. 100,000.
Okay, I thought you meant 100.
Yeah, I was like 103. I was like, is that not bad? I said, is that not bad? I said, I know he's streaming now, but damn.
So she did 152 streaming units, 1,000 streaming units.
Okay.
So do you think? I mean, that's why I kind of threw 150 out there, because I don't know how many physical she's gonna do.
I'm not gonna lie. Off a name alone, like she
definitely does. She's at least
she's doing 100.
If Lil Wayne could do 108,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like this is Cardi, and it's been 7 years, bro. People have been waiting.
Also, Cardi has some heat around her name.
Yeah.
Now, I don't actually,
especially right now, all this Stephon Diggs shit, man. Women gonna eat this shit up, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna be like the Taylor Swift and Travis.
Travis Kelce. Yeah, not like.
So Outside debuted at number 9 on the chart, which is, I think, is actually a good performance, given that I don't think that song is a single. Mm-hmm. I think that song is a diss track.
Yeah,
most diss tracks are not singles.
So this is like guaranteed on the album.
Outside is track 12 on the album. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean,
okay. I'll put the over under for her album at 150.
I got over.
I think that's a fair number.
Smashing over. We should do this for every album. We should do an over under, like every time.
We can, but we gonna hurt some niggas'
150.
I got the over.
150.
I got the under. I'm not gonna lie. I think over 100, but under 150.
I'm just thinking about the time.
First week
that we dealing with. Yeah. Actually, hold on. Who's the biggest selling female rapper right now? Is it still Nicki?
Probably Nicki or Cardi.
What did Pink Friday 2 do? Because I know most women are not selling their albums.
For sure Nicki.
Week 1.
What did Lotto
Pink
do?
Friday 2. First, Lotto did like 30, bro.
Sexy Red got a song.
Well, I think Cardi is like huge, bro. Like
so Nicki did 228,000 with 92,000 pure sales. So I think for Cardi to get
what did Nicki do? My bad.
228 with 92,000 pure physical sales. So I think Cardi's gonna have to bundle. To really get the number.
She's also gonna have to do, which helps, is if you have your vinyls ready first week. Because absolutely, most people physical copies are trying to buy vinyl.
Yeah, because Kendrick cost himself 60,000 by not having vinyls ready.
Yeah, that's why if you notice Pusha and the Clips, they got the vinyls ready.
I don't know why I thought this show did really good for our first week.
Yellow diamonds look like PP.
Because you could sell it first week, but they don't count as a sale until they're shipped out.
To their ship, exactly.
Yeah.
Pre-orders.
A lot of 29,000. That's
I'm telling you, bro.
Girls, I think Cardi's just like up there with Nicki.
Cardi is not.
She's up there with Nicki.
No. Cardi's not with them.
She's a pop star. Yeah.
Cardi's not with
just
them.
Like
she has a whole.
Nicki broke the barrier of rappers. She was a pop. She was a pop star that could rap, but she was a pop star.
Also, the entire Spanish community is behind Cardi. So that helps.
Yeah, Cardi, the Dominicans, the Puerto Ricans.
Cardi is basically
black, Dominican.
Sabrina Carpenter's album they did 362,000. So you feel me? Like Sabrina Carpenter.
But that's Sabrina. How much?
Huh?
How much did it do?
362.
Damn.
First week.
What I'll say is this.
But I'm saying like Cardi got the Spanish community. Like she gonna do over 150, bro.
We can't compare Cardi to the rest of these girls because like even Glorilla has hit on hit on hit on hit.
But she only did 69. She only did 69,000. She did 69 first week. She did. That's what I said. That was good.
If she did 69,000, Cardi is zooming past 150.
She's doing what she's zooming. I'm just telling you. Glow did 69,000.
Glow might be the biggest dog out the new girls.
Yeah, she is. Nigga, she is.
No. Commercially, Glow is killing the new girls.
Yeah, it's not even the question. Yeah, nigga, I would bump some Glow.
That's better than most niggas.
Nigga, like, Sexy Red shit did like 28. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
you know what it is too with Sexy Red? She's too vulgar.
Yeah.
Like Glow is vulgar, but
Glow is like, it's like some,
Glow got more skills, and Glow rap like a nigga. I told y'all that before. Glow raps like a nigga, so it helps. Like when I'm listening to Glorilla, I don't feel like if I'm bumping too much Nicki, too much Cardi, too much Sexy Red, you gonna start feeling a little soft. Like make sure who listening. But when Glow playing, Glow. Stomp a little pussy hoe out in some shit.
Glow. She hard. Oh God, you start turning up to that motherfucker. Hey, run that back.
Are we gonna save the Cardi and Tiana topic?
We can save that. That's gonna stay relevant.
Okay.
So what else do we have to get to?
We can save the off-season finals and stuff for tomorrow. I know Drew's busy, but we can just hit that, and then we can rank the last NBA champions tomorrow too, or we could do it.
We could do the LeBron topic tomorrow.
Yeah.
Anything basketball we can do tomorrow. All right, so we can wrap with the with the question I have on there because I really want to know what y'all think.
All right.
Would y'all rather have $4 million guaranteed or $40 million on the coin flip? So let me just set that up. So brothers,
are you drinking a beer right now?
That's funny. This is not a beer. This is a hard cider.
Oh. Hey, bro. He doing it for the family, bro.
Nigga, we used to Vin Diesel and Cardi.
Yeah,
no. That's the other thing. Cardi's gonna be on them soundtracks too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because Atlantic always does Fast and Furious soundtrack.
I like it like that. Mm-hmm. That was put on Fast and Furious, I believe.
It was put on a lot of stuff.
It was on commercial.
It was on fucking Bad Boys.
Gonna win. It was on That's where it was on Bad Boys. Yeah.
They do most of the movie soundtracks, honestly.
That's 2 Chainz, I think. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Roddy be on a lot of shit, and A Boogie be on a lot of movies too.
That's genius, bro.
So, do you guys have anything else in music? Any new music that came out that you're listening to? Anything else that's coming up?
Ooh, can we get our thoughts on the freshman list real quick?
Okay. Before we get there, I just want to give a shout out to Wale because Wale's rapping again.
Shout out Wale. I love
Wale put out a song that's called "Where to Start." It had a SWV sample. Shit fire. He back in his R&B bag. But then he put out a freestyle on that Friday. That freestyle is nasty, bro. Wale was rapping like, "Hey, I'm the best motherfucking rapper." Like, he was really going crazy. So shout out to Wale. He ain't gonna do numbers because he not with a label no more. But he gonna go platinum in my car. Wale is one of my favorites all time, bro. So yeah.
Hey, speaking of not being with a label, did y'all see that clip of Meek Mill talking to
I did not.
What's that one nigga named Rod?
Boy Meek.
And he was like, he was talking about dropping new music. He talking about how for some reason, everything he does to me is just funny. But he was talking about being independent now. He was like, yeah, man, I'm finna drop soon. He's like, I've been signed for 13 years and I was only getting 13%. He said, now I'm getting 100%. I'm like, I don't know why that shit was just so funny to me. I'm like, this nigga
Meek is just a meme, bro.
Yeah,
I love his music though, but fuck, he's so corny, bro.
If a beat and a microphone's not involved, he don't really know how to communicate. Yeah. That's where Wale beats him because Wale is so articulate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he just Meek Mill just be talking.
The double.
I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, you want to ask the question or? We got
like. Look at the list.
We got like 15 minutes.
Okay, we can do that. Okay. What did Rick Ross do to them people to where now neither one of them want to fuck with a label? Man. That's what I want to know.
That's facts. That is actually facts that you're pointing that out.
They were the top of the top, and now they don't fuck with no labels.
They probably were in some very fucked up deals. Honestly, they should really just sign to Empire and be independent. Cause I know it's tough, but that's what Tyga did, and he got his biggest hit independently.
Shout out Isaiah. He signed the Empire by way of Eric Bellinger. Isaiah J. Shout out to the homie.
Shout out Isaiah.
Yeah, I think independence is the way. I mean, it depends on what you want. If you want to be famous, if you want to be more famous than rich, sign to a major label.
Yeah.
If you want to be more rich than famous, be independent.
Be independent.
Chance the Rapper's album's coming out.
Get the help of them. You know, like dude.
Yeah, they're gonna use the machines to make you a star, but it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get to the Double XL, but you just said. You mentioned independence. Chance the Rapper announced that his next album is coming out very soon. It's called Starline.
I don't care.
I forgot the date that it's coming out, but it's coming. We said what?
I don't give a fuck.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Chance is trash now, bro.
No, he had one bad album. He had one bad album.
Chance had one bad album where he was unfocused. This nigga is divorced and back toxic. The best music comes from niggas fresh out relationships, bro.
I'll give it.
I will say.
I don't know if
I think Chance fumbled in a sense where I don't know if y'all remember, but when he was coming up, he was really looked at as like the
next Kanye.
Kanye,
the next nigga,
Kanye, bro.
Like it was seen like okay, when Drake's done, Chance is gonna be right there. He independent. And he kind of really, and then he
got all these niggas want to be independent.
I will never forgive him for fumbling.
Backed it up too, like acid rap,
and then the coloring book. Nigga, I will never forgive him for fumbling that. He fumbled that.
Yeah, he fumbled.
Like that's
and then what's crazy is the Big Day has such a big rollout, but this album, I'm not gonna lie.
I think he could get back to that tier.
I don't know if he'll ever get back to that. I don't know if he'll ever get back to that hype because that wave. He was fresh off of Pablo,
and he was young.
That made him bigger. It would be like if Chike came off of GNX with a classic album 2 months later.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
But I mean, because Chance might have had the best verse on Life of Pablo, and then turned it into a classic album.
I think it's more
literally
like, when you're young and like you're exciting and everything. I think it's easier to get that hype, but like when you're like older, so like, he could get back to like we respect him as an artist.
I just think it's hard to get hype in this era. I think it's more era than it is anything else.
People like the new young hot shit.
I just think if you're not that solidified, you ain't getting it back. Like Wale's not getting that hype back. Meek's not getting that hype back.
Big Sean's not getting that hype back. I don't know if Roddy can get his shit back.
Roddy can.
He can.
What I will say is, you can get it back, but it's gonna take a hit, like an undeniable.
You gotta go crazy.
That's the only way. Cause I ain't gonna lie, the industry is fickle. As soon as you have a hit, niggas start treating you like you Drake or not Drake, Kendrick. You feel me? Cause you don't want them to treat you like you Drake. Cause I'm just kidding.
Drake musically is still that.
Look at Tyga. Tyga fell off. He dropped Taste. Niggas start treating him like he never fell off. You feel me? He an A-lister now. He probably getting in every club.
He's an A-lister.
You feel me? I'm saying at the time though. At the time, if you have a number one Billboard hit, Yeah. It don't matter.
Because I would say Bryson Tiller fell off and he dropped a hit.
Yeah, he kind of came back with the last.
Yeah, I just don't think he'll reach the heights, but I do think he could, if it's good, he could get back to
I don't care
respectable
if Chance hits the heights or not. I just want a good album. Yeah. The music that I've been hearing lately has been very good music from Chance, and I'm looking forward to it, bro.
What is he's been dropping lately?
I just want the old Chance back. I ain't gonna lie.
Chance has released a few loosies out there, just testing the waters, trying to see what sound works. I just feel like Chance and he's been putting some
bullshit. Like the shit I was hearing, bro, it was like bullshit. Like what the fuck?
My issue ain't even what the fuck Chance was saying. He had awful production.
Yeah.
Now, Hot Shower was bullshit. But the actual... Go ahead.
No, finish my bad. I don't want to cut you off.
I was saying Hot Shower was bullshit. That song was just bad.
Yeah.
But the rest of the album on the big day, content-wise, he was on some shit. But the production was so soft. It was like... I just can't vibe with it.
It was awful.
I can't vibe with the production, bro. It was bad. Yeah. So focus up.
Him and his old manager, they like beefing or whatever, and I watched the interview with the old manager. He basically said he was unfocused, like with the last album.
Yeah, he was.
He was just going there and be bullshitting.
He was.
And he said he told him that, like, hey, bro, you bullshitting, and he didn't listen, and then it failed.
Okay.
And I'm like, shit.
Hey, that's crazy. As we're talking, Samara Sin dropped a clip from her XXL.
Yeah, we were just about to say
freestyle. Yeah. That's crazy how shit works, right? So we do have the freshman class 2025. Let them cook, and I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. This is a class that I've been more excited about than recent years.
I like this class.
Last couple years, I felt like, who are these niggas? This class, there's at least 4 people that I actually root for, and I think
Shimmy, he's hard, bro.
It's crazy you say that because I feel like this year it's been the first year in a long time. I'm like, who are a lot of these niggas? Like I know some, but a lot of them I've genuinely never heard of.
So no, every year there's gonna be some for me that I don't know, but like we all know Jello, right? Jello has an organic hit, so it's like you actually
Shimmy,
earned
right?
spot.
Low Shimmy.
And then
I've heard of Shimmy.
And then after Jello, we got Laser Dim 700. I don't know who. We got
him on my timeline. I've never really heard a song by him.
I'm gonna just go straight through the list so we can save time. So we got Jello, Laser Dim 700. We got Ray Vaughn. We got Samara Sin. We got Nino Pay, Low Shimmy, 1900 Rugrat, YTB Fat. Is that Baby Chief? Do It? God damn. Ian. Eam Triplet, and straight from jail, EBK J-Bo.
Yeah, I know.
I forgot about that nigga.
Straight from jail.
They gave this nigga a fucking cameo, bro.
It's a cool class, though. It's a cool class.
Y'all ever seen Night School with Kevin Hart? And they had Fat Joe on the TV in jail.
Look, before this list came out, I never heard Baby Chief do it, but I've been listening to him since, and I fuck with bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
Which one is him?
I gotta check him out.
He's the one in the front on the left of the white boy with the cornrows.
Oh, Bow Wow.
Yeah, no, he looked like Riley. Like when you see him rap,
he looks like Lil Romeo, like bro. Riley. No, he looked like it's just Jordan. He looked like Jordan.
Just Jordan.
Yeah, hey, actually, that picture. That's crazy. Y'all say that.
I'm gonna just take a guess. This little white boy in the front, that has to be Ian.
Damn, my camera died again.
That looks like an Ian ass nigga, bro.
Yeah, that's Ian.
Who are you excited for in this class? Oh, it did. Well, you want us to keep talking through it because we are.
Keep talking. I got another camera.
Yeah, we can just finish it up real quick.
So, who are you
excited? Genuinely, like cut of their music.
In a person and say, "Hey, this is
who's the next star, or who will be the biggest star on here."
Who do you believe in? Yeah,
I believe in Low Shimmy. Low Shimmy.
I want to say, honestly, believe the girl. Like, because I see Ian, the white dude in the front. I see him getting big and pivoting like Jack Harlow. And then,
typical white
Jello, I kind of think he has a ceiling. I don't know if he's hit it, but
Jello's album is out.
He dropped his album.
It came out on Friday.
I'm gonna listen to.
What the?
It came out this Friday.
Either this Friday or last Friday.
What type of marketing did he do?
Oh, it's not out yet.
Hold on.
No, it was another single.
Never mind.
Oh, it's coming. Okay, it's coming. Yeah. I was about to say that's terrible.
Oh God, I would have been like, how I ain't see. I'm
oh my God, it come out July 18th. I was about to say that's terrible. I haven't seen it nowhere. Like,
yeah, we got to react to that.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Facts.
I feel like Jello has potential. Like he gives me like what's his nigga name? Fuck.
You gotta stop chasing. I feel like he's chasing the tweaker sound.
Why am I forgetting this nigga name?
In my opinion. And I think eventually it's gonna get old because it just sounds like he's trying to recreate Southern hits, and it was cool at first, but it's like I'm not saying switch it up or whatever, change your sound, but I'm like in his private time he might want to test out new sounds and see, because now you have a platform where you could throw some shit out there and see what sticks. You feel me? So I would try that if I was him.
It's the same shit we saw in Bossman D-Lo.
That's what I was about to say. Bro. I'm over here going brain down his head.
But it's worse because
so I feel like he's like
Bossman D-Lo's sound is more authentic to his area, his people, where he came from. Jello sound is kind of like New Orleans, in a sense. Like a lot of his songs sound like the old Hot Boy shit. You feel me? The old Cash Money shit. Yeah. So it's kind of like.
I mean, it's his sound, so I don't know.
No, it is, but I just see a ceiling for him, and I don't want to sound like a hater. I just think he has to kind of tweak it and find a way to make it his own versus like directly trying to sound like
he's early on, so I think it's really like
he is, and that's another thing.
I think he will tweak it. I think he will tweak it.
Yeah, tweaker.
Because he's a tweaker. If I had to put my stock into anybody and say this is who I'm backing for the next 10 years, I agree with you. Samara Sin, man, she's a monster. She's a beast. She's an animal.
She makes good music.
I'm back.
She makes incredible music.
I'm back.
She sounds like somebody that they're going to put in money behind with TDE, bro. Like she opened up for Teddy Swim. No, I'm saying she sounds like somebody that they would invest in. But she's open for Teddy Swim. She's open for Isaiah Rashad. I believe I read somewhere that she got looked at by Lauryn Hill and Erykah Badu.
She got a viral video on Twitter.
Bro, she does?
Yeah, I don't know. Y'all probably seen it, of course, but it's her rapping. Like it's like a clip from a video or some shit.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, that's how I seen it. That's the song with Overcast.
Yeah, that's how I first seen
it. She's so fucking smooth, bro. And then I'm gonna tell you, she's from a few different places, but you know what I'm saying. She didn't got her sea legs out here in Los Angeles, so I'm definitely rooting for her to go big. But I also believe that I feel like the right people are touching her craft to push her forward, bro. And I think she really has craftsmanship. Now I don't know if she's gonna sell and go crazy, but the run Doechie's having right now, I think Samara has the same potential.
I can see that. Also want to say Rayvon, just because it's more of my trust in TDE than it is even really him. It's just I know what they do to like how they develop people and how they really get people going. So I have faith in him and his career.
What I like about Ray and Samara is that Samara's 27, Ray's 29. I like that they're showing that it's still a skill game. You ain't gotta pop at 20, bro. Just keep fighting, keep pushing.
Facts. Never give up. And they're not even old too. Low Shimmy, he's tough. But which one is he? I don't know what he looks like.
He's the.
Because also, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like your appearance also has a lot to do with.
He's the light skin.
Oh, that's the nigga in the middle, right? With the chain and no shirt.
No, he's the one on top of him. The one with the
The one by Rayvon?
No, he's the one. He is the one with the no shirt.
Chain and no shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I can see him.
Yeah.
But low key, is he gonna be bigger than Shorty?
I think they're kind of similar. Like if I'm being honest, but
no, I do too. But I think Shorty is not that big yet, and if he's sounding similar to him, I don't know if
Shorty ever been on a XXL Freshman?
I don't think so. He might have been one.
Yeah, I think Lil Shimmy is low key bigger. He even got a feature with fucking Brent Faiyaz. Like I don't know.
Hey, also all jokes aside, bro, I just want to say, J-Bo getting that 10th spot from jail is commendable, bro. Bro, get free and stay free, bro, please. Because obviously you were in position to take off, and I don't want to see nobody waste their career rotting behind a jail cell, bro. That shit is not cool. So I'm wishing the best for him, for sure.
A lot of motion and potential, but when I see him talk and interview this shit, he's definitely like
lefty.
And I don't know why it's so hard for niggas who have motion and potential to like get out the streets and understand like, oh shit, I could legitimately make a lot of money. But he's one of the niggas that's like stuck in the streets for real.
Some
like,
people is just like that's
all
I know.
Yeah, it's really sad.
It's an institutionalized mind. It's like when some people get out of jail and they be outside and they be trying to figure life out. And then they like, I might as well just go back to jail because I can't deal with this life because I'm so used to this structure or whatever. You don't even realize that's what's happening, but that's what's happening. So hopefully he can break that. I mean, you guys have any more thoughts on the list?
Nah.
All right, so we can close here. Brothers, would you rather have $4 million guaranteed or would you rather flip a coin for possible $40 million?
I'm a gambling man, bro. I'm flipping that coin.
I'm a safe man. I'm taking that $4 million. I trust myself more than I trust a coin.
If you play life too safe, man.
That's not. I'm gonna just. I mean,
hey, $4 million ain't that safe, brother.
That's what I'm like. It's not like you're choosing between $40,000 and $40 million. Like $4 million, you have enough to risk it and still be safe.
What if I say 400,000? Then what? Would you flip the coin then? Like, do you feel like you
said 400,000?
Bet on myself.
400,000. Do you feel like you can make 400?
I would probably take the 400.
I'm flipping that.
Because I'm like, do you think you can? I think if it's 400 or 40,000, I'm at 40 million. I'm probably gonna flip the coin. But if it's 4 million,
I'm flipping that coin.
I am confident that I can take 4 million.
I am flipping that coin. That coin will hit tails, bro. Give me a coin right now. Tails, nigga.
The only thing about it is if you flip and hit the wrong side, you get $0.
Hey, I took the risk.
I don't like those risks, bro. I personally like.
In life, you have to take risks.
My thing is, you could take that 400. I trust myself to turn 400,000 to 40 million. I trust myself more than the 50-50 coin is what I'm saying.
I feel you.
Listen to this. I see
that shit hit.
What happens if? Okay, so what if me and you take the 4 million, and you flip the coin to get 40 million? Guess what? We all still rich. You'll have more money, but we'll all be happy.
Yeah, we all going on vacation.
But if me and you take the 4 million and you flip the coin to get 0, now. We ain't rich.
Now me and Cam rich.
Y'all got 3 each, and I got 2.
Hey, Cam, you hear this shit?
Y'all got 3, and I got 2. Come on, what are you talking about?
I'm gonna be like, your dumb ass wanted to flip the coin, nigga.
I'm flipping that shit.
Be like, hey, looking good, Lewis. You look good, Billy Ray.
Hey, my coin hitting. Flip a coin. Tails.
But you know what though? Hey, I ain't gonna, bro. Just imagine if we really had an option to just flip a coin and get your fucking life changed just like that. What would you do? What's the first thing you would do with a bag like that? Either if it's 4 or 40. Other than pay off y'all debt, because I got to do that.
Paying off debt.
That's probably the first thing I would do. I'd probably not even gonna lie. I'd probably buy my mom like some crazy shit, either a house or a car.
I feel like my first purchase would be a car.
But look, let me tell you why. Actually, this is why I will buy my mama
a house. You'll never go broke.
And that's what I was gonna say. No, look, buy your mama a house, you will always have a home.
Yeah.
Facts.
You feel me? Like, mama gonna say I can't live here.
It would definitely be property and a car.
Name on the deed.
And then I feel like the only splurge, I feel like the one splurge thing I would do, I'll buy a nice ass watch. Like
I'd probably
accessory wise.
No,
I would get my car, but I'm saying
I wouldn't get a crazy car, but I'll definitely get some crazy shit. Like
I'll get some crazy shit.
Less than 100,000, but more than.
I'll get a Jeep though. I'll get a Jeep for first car. Little appetizer.
I'd just appetizer. If I said I wasn't getting me a car. Yeah. Now, you obviously got to get you some things that's worth some money.
I might get the Audi RSA.
Nigga, I'll get a Jeep.
Nigga, I'm buying me a McDonald's.
Oh yeah,
I'm buying a bunch
real estate.
I'm buying cribs, rental property.
Well, y'all little 4 million can't do too much. You feel me? My 40, I could get a McDonald's. I get a McDonald's.
You're maybe 40. Yeah.
How much you think?
I'm just joking.
How much you think a McDonald's costs? It don't cost that much.
McDonald's costs a lot.
I'm putting mine in the hood.
That's the best place to have it,
bro. Or remember what I sent y'all? How much the fast food chains cost? Buy a fucking Subway. 500,000.
Yeah, no, Subway, nigga. You make so much money for that. It's crazy. You know how much eat fresh we doing in the hood? Facts. But yeah, bro.
Hey, y'all got any closing statements, man? Anything y'all want to get off y'all chest before we get up out of here, bro? Anything y'all want to say?
Go see F1. Go see F1. Yeah, go watch Ironheart.
Shout out to Anthony Idris, our next the next generation of black movie actors. I'm very confident in. Hey. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like maybe a couple months or a year ago, I wasn't the most confident in who was gonna be the next generation. like after Denzel, after Will, after certain niggas.
We got some guys.
And now I'm like, I'm actually very confident. Like, we got Michael B. Jordan.
We got some talent.
We got
Because Mike is holding it right now.
Lakeith,
we got Lakeith Stanfield. We got
Daniel
Kaluuya. I'm actually very more confident in us now.
We got a lot of guys. But we're gonna do our top 10 list potentially next week. I feel like we could do it. Sneak that in there.
Absolutely.
Not sneaking in.
Stay tuned. I'm doing a 50 list at some point. I'm gonna challenge myself.
I'll do it too. I feel like we should do a consensus A2D top 10 list.
No, what we should do is we each make a 50 list, and the way it's ordered has a number value, and then we average out our list, and that'll be our list basically.
I think we'll share our individual list and share the group list, so you can see how we thinking.
Yeah,
because when we look at these complex lists, we're like, who did that? Yeah. Who did this? At least now you can see who was thinking what and what went into it. I like that.
I don't know if I can name 50.
You gotta do research.
Okay, I think we need a pool. No, we should create a pool.
I'm not gonna lie. I think if you look up like just actors, bro, because what happened was this came from me having a conversation with my dad, and as we're just talking. Snubs. Names popped about. Oh shit, him from here. If we're people, you might not know their name, but you know they work.
If we're gonna do a top 50 list, we need 75 names because there got to be people that got left off. They had consideration, but they weren't on.
We should come up with 75
who made the 50 or 100. Who was outside of the 50? From we could. 100's a lot.
I mean, I could put together 75 names.
Yeah, I think that should make a. But we have a consensus pool of 75, and then.
We also need a consensus criteria as well.
Yeah. So
yes, that's very important.
Yeah, because
we can come up with all that though.
Body of work,
skill,
so.
Absolutely.
Range.
Also, make sure y'all run the streams up on Roddy Rich's Underdog, bro. Run the streams up on Roddy Rich's Underdog.
I'm about to listen to it as soon as I get off of this. But
Detail family, man, it's been real. Thank y'all for joining us. This is episode 27. You guys are the best. You guys are the absolute greatest. You guys are running up our numbers, running up our subscribers on every platform. We're doing really well. We love y'all. It's Cam, Jew, IT, A2D.
All right, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. See y'all later.